We're live now.
He was practicing.
Wait.
Okay, we're live now.
We're super loud too.
Alright. Hi, everybody. My name's Eddie G. I'm from BEYSShowcase. Along with me are the co-hosts for this podcast series. I have IFOMO here with us. He is someone you might recognize over from Instagram. We have Shugg Nastee, all the way from Japan. That's right, he's from the future. And of course, the man of the hour, son of a merc. It is his channel. Say what's up to him. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you subscribe if it's your first time here. And let's get right into it. Episode 12 of Beyond the Binder. Let's freaking do it, guys.
So
What's up, everybody?
How was y'all's week? How's everybody been? Anything exciting? FOMO? You passed all your
Storm, dune worms.
dune worms. He
Yeah,
took
the
a picture
worms.
and showed me like his walk from class, and it was orange, like Dune, basically.
Straight up.
What?
So then after I posted on Instagram this like dune worm in the middle of my university, like obviously photoshopped, and then in the like dune font, it just says El Paso.
Welcome to El
Yeah,
That's
Paso.
funny.
Yeah.
Can't deal with that.
Why is it like that? Why is it just?
Just
is the
sand.
weather
We're
bad?
just getting.
Oh.
Apparently, there's like certain areas here that used to be ocean that are no longer ocean, so now they're just like sand dunes.
Oh.
And when you
That's
get
crazy.
enough wind, the dust just picks up and it just completely showered us. Like all of El
That's
Paso,
wild.
basically.
Golden showers.
Wow.
Is it true? Is it true that every desert was previously an ocean, and every ocean will become a desert as it shifts?
I think yeah.
I mean, at some point, probably, but that I know of, there's only a few spots around here that used to have ocean.
Mhm.
And those are the worst because it's just loose sand.
I don't know about the
Dang.
U.S. right though. That's like
Sorry?
scabland. The U.S. is like scablands and shit, right? It's not. I don't think it's ever been an ocean right there. I mean, maybe back in like, who fucking knows? But
Depends.
like,
Because
the-
keep
you
in
can-
mind that
Go
we
ahead.
have the Rio Grande here, like in New Mexico, that's like a few minutes away from here. And over the years, that's changed, you know?
True.
At this point, the Rio Grande is like a creek. You go over to New Mexico and you look at it, it's just like a little river. Maybe a few fish, a few catfish. It's like, it doesn't scream like Rio Grande, if you know what I mean.
Rio
I get you.
Canal.
It's a subsection of the whole river. So, I mean, it branches out into different places. So, at one point, this place could have been completely surrounded by water, for all I know. I've only been here 5 years.
Okay.
So,
Have you guys?
yeah, now we checked the weather report. Apparently, all this dust has landed in Midland, which is literally like in the middle of Texas. So, this thing just kind of swept away through already halfway through Texas.
Dang.
Yeah, like 2 days.
Is everything just covered in dirt and dust all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Basically like water the house every day. I
Just
thought
go
by now
wash the
dust
house.
would be over. Yeah, you just
That's crazy.
It's just this trail of mud running down the house.
Or like seep up on the sides at the bottom. Or just yeah.
Mhm. You need
And
to
you-
wash it out for cakes.
Go ahead, Dave.
You could imagine that sand would completely ruin the paint job on your car. Just getting sand blasted all day, bro.
Yeah, here
Sandblasting everywhere.
people love spending on car washes. Here they have that monthly subscription to car wash, so they just do it like 3 times a day.
You
Yeah.
probably
If
make
the
a killing.
sand is not gonna buff out the paint from their car, the freaking car wash is gonna buff it out.
Glenny Balls, what up, Trainer Glenn? Nice to see.
What's up, Trainer Glenn?
Yo,
Grass Gang.
Have you guys
What's
seen
up?
the Bear Walker boards? The evolution ones?
Yeah.
New ones?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're all evolutions.
So soon.
Yeah,
I haven't seen them.
they look pretty good.
That's cool.
I mean,
I wanted one of
the
the
Glaceon
last
one was pretty
the ones they
sick.
come out with, but they were so expensive, right?
yeah, they're ridiculous.
How much were they? Like 250 or 300? Like
Close to 300
Cookies.
probably. I think on Pokemon Center, the normal ones are like $300.
oh, that was retail.
Yeah. For like
oh, I thought
just
that was the secondhand market.
well for the the wood carved ones. You know the ones they always have versus the Bear Walker fancy ones with the foil on them.
I was thinking like
They're
the ones that were
blind.
like mystery
They're
bags,
blind
like
bags, right?
the blind bags. That's what I was
That's
thinking.
what these are gonna be. But the ones that they always have in stock is they're $300. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
How much were the ones that were the blind bags last time?
I have no idea.
Or they had to be a lot more than.
Yeah, couple. Oh shit, I don't know.
I'm gonna get one and skate it. Get an Umbreon and skate it.
I meant to get a Yu-Gi-Oh one. The Exodia would be cool. I can ride. I can't do anything else. I can ride it down the street though.
Yeah, I'm not great either, but I mean, I can mess around. I can ollie. You haven't done it.
You
so
got that
long,
on
I'd
me? I
probably
can't
break
do that.
something. I'd probably break something, honestly.
I learned the first time when I fell flat on my ass.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna do it again. That was like when I was a teenager. So
Oh, I'm wearing I'm wearing a Volcom
it's not
shirt.
convenient driving those things in or riding those things in Honduras.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really
Yeah,
skate here too, because I mean I have one, but the roads like the sidewalks here, like around my area, aren't the greatest all the time. There's certain areas it's like flat, but then it's like a little bumpy some areas.
Yeah, in
There we go.
Honduras there's no sidewalks, so it's just dirt. Or like very very bumpy like stone floors. and stuff.
Cobbled road.
Yeah, so a scooter would get you nowhere. Maybe the new electric scooters would, but those old, thin scooters that we
razors.
used to ride
Mhm.
when we were
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god. I used to fall so much falling.
I just promoted us out through Discord, guys. So we'll see
Speaking
like
of that,
4 people in it.
I just got my first official unofficial consignment that I was not expecting or didn't really ask for,
What do
but
you
it's cool. My father-in-law
That's-
this is a tote of complete set Magic cards.
Ooh.
Like,
Hmm.
yeah, hang on.
You say consignment, not consignment?
Merch,
Yeah,
merch
let's touch on
consignments.
that.
It's consignment.
I actually-
consigning.
I wanted to send some stuff.
But the
over to
work
Merc.
that's about to have to go into this shit, because I know nothing about Magic. But
Oh, you bought a binder?
they're older ones. No, there's it's a
Father-in-law.
tote of binders, and old lands and shit.
Oh, that's cool.
But they're sets. I mean, it is cool.
No
but-
Lotus.
No.
No Lotus.
No Black Lotus.
Bro,
Just
That's
chilling in
fair.
there. Could you
I don't know
imagine?
Magic,
Do you,
but I know that's a good card.
How do I sort?
do you imagine? That'd be wild.
First 5 pages of vintage land is what that says.
Man, we need to do a showcase.
You guys ever
Yeah.
play Magic?
I've never
attempted it.
messed with it.
Oh, it's
Never
so
even
fun.
seen a card in person.
Really?
Never.
I used to play Magic a lot, and it was so fun. I don't play now, but I mean I play Pokemon now, but Magic is so in depth and
Journey of
fun.
Is he
Nyx.
hitting any names of big things?
I don't know what this shit.
I mean he just said there was land. I don't remember like all the vintage cards and stuff like that. I was just a player.
I think the land, like the vintage lands, is what they want, though, right?
Maybe
I have
it's
no
like
idea.
the Pokemon. Like I know like. Well, I mean yeah. Is Magic like Yu-Gi-Oh? You could play. I can't remember. You could play everything
I think
except for like. There's
depending.
no like standard rotation like Pokemon, right?
I'm not sure.
I
I
don't
know they
know.
got different game styles. I'm fucking with this right now, but where do I even begin with that? I don't.
All right. But
I don't know.
So what do you mean? It's like a consignment, but not a consignment.
Split. I'm doing the work. He's splitting the pay.
So you're gonna sell it through like eBay or
Yeah.
local
what happens.
TCG store, pretty much wherever you could sell it.
I mean, it helps that it's sets, like it's already organized, so that helps. But
That's
I
pretty
don't.
cool.
It's not like you guys saw some cards are missing, so I don't know.
Are you gonna break it down or just sell it as a binder?
I don't know, cause there's like a lot of
lots.
$10 worth cards and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like do some research or something. I told him I didn't know much about it, but
Put it out there. Maybe somebody will know somebody that wants a bunch of Magic cards and just hit you up.
yeah. If you're looking for
Yeah,
magic, guys.
I've seen one guy on YouTube called Magic Noob open those things. Just be sure you're looking up the right card, because I see him making mistakes like it's a card and he thinks it's $30, but then really it's like a $3 or $2 card.
It's like a
You know,
reprint
I think
card.
because they reprint the same card.
Mm.
Is that true?
I have no idea.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably. I think they do, because there's like a list that they're not supposed to reprint. It was like an issue a couple years ago where they like
yeah.
these cards won't get touched, they won't get reprinted ever. But then I don't know if there was like an ownership change or I think they decided, okay, we're gonna reprint some. They reprinted some of them. People were pissed off that they did because it was like a promise from the company or the original owners that they weren't gonna do it. But yeah. Anyway,
I heard a lot of commotion over the ban list in Alpha Investments.
Damn.
yeah, I think he talked.
He's been hyping up Magic recently. He's been saying Magic and Flesh and Blood are about to pop off.
Well, Magic's been popping off with secret layer drops with different like IPs that's been releasing. You saw those SpongeBob cards? Those shit sold out fucking quick.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
so weird. SpongeBob and
I
Magic.
want one because it's SpongeBob. It's a shiny SpongeBob card.
Yeah, they got a few. They have like Final Fantasy collab coming, right? And then
There's a Marvel
There's like
one?
a couple lineup. Yeah.
It's so cool.
That's y'all's
By the
Christmas
way-
tree back there.
Trainer Glenn, Blinky Blinky.
Christmas tree.
You little stack of
Yeah,
boxes
Rudy
right
has
there.
been
Everybody's
talking
boxes.
about Azure Lane.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead. Rudy was talking about Azure Lane.
Azure Lane saying that that's probably the next one to pop off. I don't know what those sets are.
I don't know.
It has fucking
That is-
wife.
If I was to
Yeah,
get
I assume
something,
it was Assassin's Creed. Oh, that's why he said jugs.
I'd stick to like the mainstream
Right. Okay.
for
That
me.
makes sense. He was
Dude.
saying jugs. I'm like, what? I'm thinking jugs. You know? Like,
No.
Okay.
I
jugs.
looked up the set list for that because somebody brought up that set to me. I looked up the set list and I was like, damn, some of those cards are spicy. It's a good, nice looking set for sure.
You guys want to move to this versus that? You want to look at a little peeky poo?
Yeah.
A little
We could do
peeky-
that.
a little
Yeah.
peeky poo?
Unless you want to talk. Yeah, we could do that
I mean,
and then go into topics or.
Oh.
I made one, but it's not great. I don't even know if.
Oh, do you want to do your weird Japanese shit?
Whoa,
Oh.
whoa.
Cause okay.
If we're gonna
Should
get
I ask you
weird
what I
shit-
asked you earlier, and then you can kind of. You want to start?
What'd you ask?
I asked if you
I was gonna say
sat on the
That's
floor
okay.
when you ate, when you had, if you slept on a firm bamboo mat or anything traditional, like if your wife tried to keep traditional Japanese around the house
Oh.
as much as possible.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I mean, so we have like a coffee table or like it's like more of a dinner table for us, but yeah, it's like lower on the floor and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll sit at it like on the ground, but it's like a coffee table in the way that it's like right in front of our couch. So sometimes I'll sit on there, but like my kids and wife, they're just so used to it. But I'm like, I'm hurting when I'm sitting on the floor.
Yeah,
So
I tried it the other
I'm
day,
not
and
so
I was like,
flexible.
I can't do that. I got an Indian
Yeah,
style.
I have a friend actually too. Like he's American, married to a Japanese. We have like a queen or a king size like Tempur-Pedic mattress, me and my wife. But he was saying, I didn't know this about him, but he sleeps on a futon. Like it's not even like a futon we think about it, but it's like a pad like this thick,
Mhm.
and you just put it on the ground. You roll it up in the day, and then at night you unroll it and you just sleep on it. And I was like, you sleep on the ground, dude, on like a little pad this big? And he's like, yeah, it's great. I'm like, you're crazy.
Saving space.
I
Just roll his
can't.
bed up and he's done.
Yeah, I can't assimilate that good.
Is it one of
There's like
those,
things like.
Is it one of those
What?
pads that they stuff like these little beans in them, so they're kind of hard and solid? Then you just roll them up.
I don't know. I think it's like cotton or whatever. Like
Okay,
Um,
at least my dad used to lay on those. They
Yeah.
just have like beans in them, so they're super hard.
that sounds terrible.
He couldn't sleep otherwise, so he was sleeping on that for a while. Now he has a bed that's like as solid as a rock.
I like firm as well.
Yeah.
No.
Really.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's parts of like that are still like obviously she's not. We live in Japan and like our meals are like Japanese sometimes, or things in our house are.
Oh, I would hope your meals were in Japanese sometimes. I would
Well, I mean, yeah, but like
yeah.
I'm still gonna make a hot dog or
Yeah,
a burger
right.
on the grill. Like
Yeah.
I got a barbecue, like,
But
and
you gotta
you know,
have something. Cook me something.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll make like
are you able to still barbecue the same way, or is it harder to get some of the items that you would use over here for stuff like that?
oh,
Like,
they love
it's
grilling. Um,
okay.
but I mean, I work on a U.S. military base too,
Well,
so like we have like
that's
stuff we can get from there, but they still have all that here.
Yeah.
I don't think about that honestly.
No, most
Yeah,
people don't, but yeah, it's like I have access to that base, so if they don't have anything that I want, I can go, you know, over there and get it usually. Not everything.
Okay. What
Um,
if the base wasn't there? What would daily life for
would you have to
Shugg
go
be?
charcoal? Yeah, you'd have to
so
go
the things I
super
would not
charcoal.
have
For
are
people
like
that can't go on
paper
base.
paper towels that are like good, like Bounty paper towels. Their paper towels are very like thin and like you need multiple to like wipe something up,
Mhm.
and with kids that's kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Toilet
Yeah.
paper is very thin. You can't get like triple, double ply toilet paper. It's you have to use a bunch of it. Um, can't get like it's hard to get like Mexican food items.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
tortillas, like decent size. There's places that have them, but they're either expensive or they're not like the best. Um, there's probably other things, but I try to like assimilate as much as I can and get used to like getting most of my stuff and not be reliant on having like base access to you know.
Mhm.
So yeah, we don't shop all too often on base.
You are you able to get like flour like maseca, like Mexican flour?
I feel like I've seen it before, but it's not common.
I'm gonna teach you how to make your own tortillas.
Can we ship
Okay.
it to you or not?
Flour tortillas, not corn. You guys do
Masecas?
corn?
Can we ship it
Well,
to you?
Flour or
see,
corn
maseca
tortillas, my
corn.
Hispanic friends. Huh?
It's
Oh
like
man, it depends.
depends. Like there's two types. There's the flour tortilla and then there's the corn tortilla, and you can. I guess maseca.
One's
has
harina.
yeah,
One's
one's-
harina, ¿verdad?
it's still
Yeah.
corn, right?
No. Harina is the flour, right? And then the other one is the corn one, the other maseca.
Yeah.
I like corn, like fresh corn tortillas for tacos for sure, like street tacos, but
It's gotta be hot.
Yeah.
though.
flour for quesadillas and burritos.
If it's corn tortilla,
Yeah,
I need it
exactly,
hot.
because it's a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
like
store bought
that.
corn
You just-
tortillas are not great. They fall apart. They get chewy. Like if you once they
They're
go
not
cold.
real.
It's odd. You have to kind of cook them up, and they're only good like when you cook them up, like that one time that you warm them up.
For
And you
white
have to
people
kind of like
tacos.
almost burn them a little bit to get them just right. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for
Like
white
they
people.
don't.
Yeah, for white people, they're perfect for white people tacos.
All right. Here's weird Japanese shit. Hold on. I said I was gonna start a segment for anybody. I guess the
Oh.
chat or anybody there. It's just
Give
a
us
quick
another-
segment. It's gonna be just weird Japanese something in Japan that's different, cool, or just unusual to most people. Let's see if I can open this. Trying to make this bigger.
Should show
Sorry.
Honduran traffic on the next episode. Oh my god, it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
you think traffic in India is nuts? It is crazy in Honduras.
Damn.
Are we
Just
ready?
bumper to
Where is
bumper.
Is it
All right,
traffic or
So this
chaos?
is called. Where is it? Am I live? Is the stream up?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
see. I'm gonna click on it.
It's you
I'm
though.
excited.
Yeah, I see
Oh,
you.
he's the exotic thing from
You're sharing
Japan,
you.
man. You shouldn't have,
Yeah.
Shugg.
Can you see it
You're,
or no?
you're sharing you with all your volume levels and stuff.
What?
Yeah,
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 like
it's
your
just you.
OBS or something, I think.
That's weird. What about now?
still you.
Yep.
Okay. Hold on. My bad. All right. One more time. Okay, here. I figured it out.
I was like, is it
Can you see
April
it?
Fool's?
There we
it's
go.
19 days
There we
past.
go.
Ooh.
What the hell?
That's
So-
snake wine.
Yeah, so this is called Habushu, and Habu is like, it's pretty much like a rattlesnake. It's super venomous, and they're common
Yeah.
here. But what they do is, they put it in like pretty much sake, like Japanese sake, and make like a drink out of it. and it's kind of like a a novelty more than anything. In my opinion, it doesn't taste great.
Is it oily?
It can be. They put spices in it sometimes, so it could be really strong. Like the spices, I'm not sure what they use, but there's different ways they do it. Sometimes they'll like humanely like euthanize the snake
Yeah.
and then put it in there, and then the other way is like the more traditional way where they sedate it and they prepare it and all, like gut it maybe,
Fuck,
and then
that's-
I think they fill it with spices. Well, it's like, and that's the other way. But yeah, they sedate it and then they put it into the jar coiled up, and then once it comes to, it's in the alcohol and it opens up supposedly, and that's why its fangs are like this. It's like
drowns
pretty much
in-
dies in the alcohol, but the alcohol neutralizes like the venom and stuff, so it's safe to drink.
See,
Oh,
you,
crap.
you made it
I
sound like
just-
they
I
were
just-
humanely taking care of the snake, and then you're like, no, it's
Well, no, the other way. Sorry, the other way is like they like will like put it to sleep and like it'll
yeah.
pass or whatever. Like they euthanize it. Like if you were to take like a dog to put down or something, it's like no pain felt or anything like that,
Fuck,
and then they
the
put it in there.
poisonous
The
snake.
traditional
Yeah.
way is just it dies like in the alcohol.
It's poisonous.
Shugg, is that expensive?
Oh yeah.
Do they eat the
Oh,
snake?
okay.
No, I don't think I've ever heard of them eating. They put it in soup, but it's not
Yeah.
put in alcohol. It's like they'll cut it up and
What's-
put it in soup.
What's the export looking like for that type of thing?
I don't even think you can export it because it's an animal.
Dang.
So I
Dang.
think it goes
Right.
against customs. But
Dang.
like a small bottle of this, I just looked it up today. Or my
Yeah.
wife did. It's like 1.5 liters. I guess it's not too small. There's smaller
Yeah.
bottles, but 1.5 liters is like over $200.
That's a. I
Okay.
mean, that's a medium-sized bottle.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have that as a display piece in the house, and I
Hell
would
yeah.
never drink it. And I would.
I
Pay that.
was actually, so the plan is to get one eventually, like a bigger one like this, but these are up to like 1,000, I think, or closer to 1,000.
Oh. Oh.
Because the snake's bigger, the thing's bigger, but
Yeah.
then I was gonna have one on the shelf back here at some point,
Yeah, that's sick.
and then maybe take shots of it if I don't know,
I'm not
when we
gonna
get the
drink
hit in a pack or something.
No.
I don't know how
No.
I feel about that.
I just
Yeah.
want it for display.
I know,
I
right?
It's kind of artistic in a way. I mean,
Yeah, no, it looks really cool, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
It's just like it's like
Alright,
I said,
but
it's a
I'm gonna-
novelty thing more so than it
Yeah.
tastes good. It doesn't really taste.
I
good,
am
in
gonna
my
say
opinion.
this though. It sounds fucked up that the snake dies in there, kind of like in a fucked up ass way. I
I
do
mean,
gotta
yeah.
say that. But besides that, it looks fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say it.
It's definitely a different cultural like perspective on those things, but
yeah.
there's something I was gonna share too the next week that people will probably have an issue with more than that, but
Oh wait, we have to wait till next week though. IFOMO.
oh
won't
yeah,
be here next week.
I gotta save. Well, I'll save it for a different week.
I'll be watching.
Okay.
But yeah,
Cool.
I'm just gonna do one per week, hopefully. We'll spread it out.
Interesting.
Hey, IFOMO. I forgot to ask you one thing when you were on my podcast, bro. The other day.
What's up?
Well, it wasn't the other day. It was yesterday, right? It was yesterday.
Yes.
Lady
So
luck.
we didn't go into any ghost stories that were specific to Honduras or
Yeah.
legend.
I'm actually a little bit relieved we didn't because the only one I remember is La
Ooh.
Llorona. So I'd have to actually go through ChatGPT to actually look up what the stories are and see if I remember any of them.
Okay. Dang.
I
Okay.
do know about one. And I do know about this haunted little house in the middle of nowhere that we can look up. But we can save that for
Ooh.
part 2 for sure.
Okay.
Little haunted house action.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because I was like, hey, weren't we gonna talk about that? But we got
Yeah,
into
it's-
other.
Yeah, I went for 4
It's good on
hours,
mine.
man. That was crazy, right?
No, that was fun.
That's wild.
Yeah. I
That's
could have
nuts.
kept going.
Yeah, bro, I swear if my charger would charge my phone properly, I wouldn't have had to hold it the entire time.
All this,
I need a tripod, and a new charger, and a new phone.
you're making millions, FOMO. You might as well spend a few extra instead of buying one more card.
Well-
Just buy one more charger.
FOMO. It
True,
would
but
be
Look back
an
into it.
investment.
Well,
It would be an investment for the streaming.
Yeah, I know. I just have to do it. I have too much to think about right now. But I needed to switch my phones because the phone is the reason that the
What's up, Brad?
phone charger
What up, Brad?
doesn't work
Yeah.
anymore.
All right, guys, what
Charger
Use the
hole.
charger for everything else.
y'all thinking? It's clear. It's obvious for me, but
Oh, it is. It's obvious for you.
You're
for
gonna
me,
laugh at me.
I don't know. It's between
You're gonna
two.
laugh.
What?
I have a hard
Very
choice
well.
already for this one.
Okay.
What is it?
All right.
Don't leave us
Who am I a
hanging.
bitch for? Who am I a bitch for? What two Pokemon do I like?
Charizard and Pikachu, right?
And where the fuck's Charizard? He's right there with that
Okay,
Mewtwo
okay.
card in the bottom left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smart.
That is a very nice artwork of Charizard. I like that.
I really
I-
I like both
I like that.
sides. I like this and the promo where it's the perspective of Charizard.
Yeah.
I love both sides of the battle.
I like this one way more than the Charizard one.
I would say the
Yeah.
which one, Merc?
Which one?
Oh, for Mewtwo?
Which one did you say?
I'm going Crown Zenith. But my top two are the promo, the
Which one's Crown Zenith?
oh
Oh, the Mewtwo
yeah.
V-Star. Okay. The same
But
one
I
as
like the,
base, right?
yeah, I like the city Mewtwo as well.
It's a nice one. It really is.
What did you say, FOMO? FOMO's the
I
Mewtwo
like the
guy,
city
right?
one. I like the
Oh,
city
really?
one because it reminds me of that scene where Pain destroys the Leaf Village in Naruto.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah,
Just floating
it
above
goes
it.
hard. I actually posted about that on Instagram.
My wife texted me.
But
Um,
I like the armored Mewtwo. But I'm not a huge fan of the yellow border. So I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna stick to my 151 Mewtwo promo. And of course, the new Destined Rivals card is pretty cool, but
The colors are nice. There's nothing special about it. Like it's not like
that was gonna be my pick. Hold on.
really,
looks
really.
like
Yeah.
Gigantamax.
Okay.
The new
Okay.
Destined Rivals
Yeah.
Mewtwo
Yeah.
is. I think it's sick with Giovanni like in the foreground of the card.
Okay.
It looks like they're just like ready to, I don't know, battle somebody and like fuck some shit up.
I don't.
That's
I
my
don't
favorite.
dislike
I
it.
like.
But
So I like the
Check
V
this
Star
out.
Mewtwo like you guys. I like the concept of it or the idea behind it, like having two Pokemon like battling each other. Like it's a really cool idea. I just don't like how Mewtwo's drawn in it. Like the face on Mewtwo in that card, it looks kind of goofy. Like
I
not
do like that.
proportionate.
I
Like
like
his
that.
hands are huge compared to his face.
I see that. Yeah. But I do like that though. I like his face like that. But just me.
Really?
That's just me. Like, yeah, it looks a little more toony, anime like. But
Yeah, I do see what you mean.
well, hey, I mean, we all got different. That's good.
Well,
Only
I
two
see
of
it
us
as
picked the
like
same
a
one.
like a Gigantamax Mewtwo.
How's it
But-
going, Bradley? How's it going, Leaf Green Goblin?
Leaf Green, what up?
But
Sorry, guys. When
there's,
I'm looking
like-
at pictures, I can't see the chat, guys. So
There is other more interesting posed cards, like the Mewtwo Charizard and the Mewtwo in the city.
This is all I have to say, all right? And I'm gonna sound like a broken drum. They both have Mewtwo, but one has Charizard, one has Giovanni. Charizard
Yes.
wins.
FOMO, you got
Charizard.
some humming going.
I just realized that out of all those 4 pictures, the new card has the worst pose. In my opinion.
I don't like the belly, just the belly hanging out, saying hey. But
Yeah.
you're vibrating pretty bad, FOMO.
Oh,
I'm vibrating.
Gy-
Did we see
gyrating?
Leaf Green Goblin's Mewtwo comment?
YouTube?
did, I
Yeah,
saw that.
yeah.
Mewtwo.
I wanted to leave that one out though. Personally, hot take, I don't like it. That's just me.
What?
Mewtwo?
I
I
don't.
like Mewtwo.
It's kind of. It's
I like
Did I tell you I
it's
saw
CGI
one?
looking. What?
Man.
Yeah.
I like Mewtwo.
I was just saying,
I
I
don't like the price. That's it.
Oh. Hey,
Upright is nice.
look at
Leaf
who's
Green
in-
Goblin.
well, yeah.
I'll buy it as soon
Henry
as it's
Daddy.
Henry Daddy. Henry Daddy.
I've been doing some research,
Henry!
Henry,
Hey.
on some battle
He's
spirits.
saying, heaven no, everybody. I picked the Pokemon Go AA Mewtwo floating in the city. Think it also known as Mew York or something like it.
New York.
So I think he
Oh,
picked the
that's
one
funny.
that Mark likes.
He likes the
Oh, New
the
York.
Pokemon Go.
No, it's a different one. The Pokemon Go one is
Oh,
different.
I do like that
yeah.
one though.
That one's
A
cool.
lot of
Or
people don't.
Pokemon Go?
Yeah, I do like it.
I wish I would have bought that multiples
Sorry,
of
Henry.
that card when it was still cheap.
How much is it?
I
Yeah.
think now like $30. Maybe
That's
more.
That's still kind
Oh, wow.
of cheap, isn't it?
for the
English?
top
Let me see.
card in the set. That's
Yeah.
Is it the top card? I thought
No.
the
Over what?
rainbow was the top card.
Rainbow Dragonite or Rainbow Mewtwo was the top one. Though it was a rainbow for that set. That was the top one, just like Vivid Voltage, Rainbow Pikachu. or
those are more
Chonkachu.
expensive these days. The rainbows, that still holds true for Pokemon
Only
Go.
for those sets. Seems.
Oh my
Gonzo,
gosh.
what's up?
Can I get your autograph? Gonzo,
Shugg
what up?
from YouTube. The dude with 300 subscribers.
$39.
What's up,
for the
Gonzo?
Pokemon Go Mewtwo.
$39.
Henry said out of
And
the
the
four
rainbow
shown,
is 50.
I
the
know.
151.
Go ahead.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
Oh, Henry Daddy said that out of the 4 cards shown, the 151 Mewtwo was the closest to his fave. So the one that you picked, Merc.
No, that's FOMO's pick.
Didn't?
I like the
Oh,
one
you
you
picked
like.
the same one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
All right.
Hey, boo. Next one?
Yeah.
Hang on. Sorry, guys.
Hey, Gonzo.
Gobzo. Who's Gobzo?
The Gobstopper himself. Share screen.
Gobzo.
This is not the one I was going for, but we will go with this one.
What we got?
Trainer Gallery versus Illustration Rare. I guess I should have picked. I didn't want to pick the Japanese because I figured it wouldn't be fair, right? I mean, to Shugg it would be, but
Well,
like,
Yeah,
should I have picked silver borders versus silver borders?
No,
They're
I'm just
both
going off the art.
non-textured.
I didn't want to give like, that felt like a handicap for the yellow border Gengar, you know, like
Yeah, but the yellow.
because
border
obviously
Gengar
the
is-
silver looks better.
Yeah. I like the yellow Gengar.
Really?
I like the Gengar more than the Gastly on this one, honestly.
I like
was
it
gonna say
because
the
it has
same.
yellow in it, so the border works.
That's
Whereas
For
true.
me,
the
it's not
Gastly
about
has
the
yellow,
border.
I like the
works.
scenery as well. Smoking the pipe, or they're not smoking, but they're
Bonfire, the little campfire, or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
He's smoking.
no, they're. She's. I mean,
It looks like
hitting the
one of
blinky,
them
He's
is
bro.
blowing-
motion.
he's putting oxygen into the fire probably, but
He's hitting the
Yeah.
blinky.
whichever
Wait,
way.
wait, go
Inhale,
back.
exhale.
Hey,
It's still there.
you
does
still
that
on it?
one deserve?
It's still there.
Yeah. This is AMPM was saying Paul. He was saying that he always thinks of cannibalism when he
What?
sees this one.
It's the-
He's like, this card reminds me of cannibalism.
And the Gengar's just there chilling, like, yeah, I'm getting cooked.
What's chat saying? I can't read it.
So the Gastly, the part I do like about it is like Meowth in the foreground, like peeking out.
Yeah,
That's
Just
I don't
chilling in
know,
the
kinda
window.
Cool. He's peeking, yeah, just peeking out, like looking at him.
or wherever he's at.
You know what? I didn't even freaking notice it, honestly, until right now you brought it up.
The weirdness right there.
Merc, you gave me that in a slab, right? The Gastly. You gave me a Japanese
Gastly
copy of
Gengar.
it.
Did I?
I believe you did. In the mail you sent me over that one time,
I might have.
with a bunch of stuff.
The snack that never loses flavor. That's funny.
Pull up chat. Who y'all taking, chat? You taking yellow border?
Gonzo wants Gengar. The ass licking Gengar, he said.
Nope. Art is art.
Yeah.
Henry Daddy. Come on with that.
Yeah, Henry, which one do you like? Did you like the yellow one or the silver border one? Gastly or Gengar?
All right, fellas. We got for the next one. What are we thinking?
Oh, dang. No contest, bro. No contest.
No
I'm
contest.
sorry. It's going to be the one on the left for me, bro.
Yeah, it has to be the one on the left. To be
Are we basing it off of art or like?
Yeah.
To me,
whichever one you like
it
doesn't
just
matter.
looks better. It just looks better.
All
That's
factors,
it. I know
no
it-
factors. I tried to
I'm
pick.
looking
I
at
tried
the
to pick the
card
one where it
and
had
no.
the same kind of.
As a collector, I would take the one on the left for sure. Like as far as like enjoyability, like of looking at it, like
Mhm.
every day if I wanted to put it in a binder.
Well, the PSA 10 of the one on the right is $320 if that changes anybody's mind.
No, yeah, like I'm not gonna like value wise go buy the card on the left to like hold or anything. I would take the one on the right. But
Yeah, I was
as
just
far as
trying
like
to make
just
sure that you could
collecting, yeah.
actually make some money
I
off it.
All right. I thought that the one on the right is worth more money, but I still like the one on the left just because it looks better to me.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
that's
Yeah.
a really cool card, the one on the left.
That's
I
crazy though.
actually
That
thought the one on the right was cheaper than the one on the left until I looked it up. So I needed
Oh,
clarification because I wasn't sure if that card was actually expensive or not.
well, three something's not that crazy compared to what we're seeing these days with the modern shit. You know, to be as old
Hmm.
as it is in a 10.
What's the raw price for the one on the right?
Let me check.
Yeah. Because the raw price for the one on the left, uh, it's
65.
it's still kind of new, right?
Yeah, it's brand new.
Bradley's going right. Bradley said for the
volatile.
nostalgia.
Okay.
Did you see
Yeah.
how
I
Henry
think
said neither for the Gastly or the Gengar?
no,
What are we?
yeah, it's this or
Left
that,
side
Henry.
closing.
You have to choose.
You have to. There's no other way.
So that Typhlosion is 65 on TCG Player, but 11 on eBay. So
Okay.
take that as you will.
So
Wait, what?
and the
That's
The
crazy. The new
Typhlosion?
one?
the
Yeah.
new one?
Typhlosion,
65?
the one on the right, the old one, is 65 on TCG Player, but 11 on eBay, according to
Oh, the
Pokémon.
one on the right.
What?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Same condition?
Yeah, according to Pokédata.
Okay.
Henry.
It's
That's
just
why
there's
people
a
use
major
TCG
price
Player for.
discrepancy.
That's why they use TCG Player for comps.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh my god, TCG Player right now is just
Even alt feels kind of
manipulating
low.
hell.
Sometimes I know it takes everything, but it's like a low
Henry
average.
picked the card on the left.
The new one.
Left?
Yeah, he
Gengar?
said for the Typhlosions, he said for him he picks the full art one based on art, has a trainer in action mode. Yeah, the old one is in action mode too. However, still picking left.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Very nice.
All right, fellas, we ready? See
Mhm.
what-
But you see Gonzo's comment to base?
Yeah,
I
the
think
part
it's to
said
base.
six.
You
you
probably
forgot
forgot
what
what
you
you
said.
said.
It was on part 6 of 15, 5-hour mail extravaganza. I'm sorry if people send me a bunch of shit. I'm gonna showcase it on the channel.
I picked the wrong thing.
It was just funny.
I recently just showcased Shugg's mail. There was a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff in that one. We actually ate something from his mail on stream today.
Caramucho.
Caramucho?
All right.
Yeah, Caramucho.
Just the random
They're
two
pretty
newest.
good.
Got.
Oh, I did this one thinking about Shugg
Ooh.
because I have a spicy opinion because I like the Blaziken.
It's a
Do
there's
I
a
This
like
is very
Houndoom though? I'm not sure. So I'm having an extremely hard time deciding which one's better.
I love the Houndoom. That's probably one of my favorite cards in the set.
I love this
Houndoom.
Blaziken though.
do we
And then
agree?
you got Archer. Is that Archer, right? The elite, the
Trainer?
Rocket Executive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rocket Executive. I think it's Archer. I don't know. Just looking up at it, like I don't know.
That sounds
It's just really cool.
about right.
Yeah, Houndoom. I'll take Houndoom on this one.
The Blaziken
Do you know
draws
the,
me in, but I don't the I don't know how I feel about the jumping, the pose they got him in. Houndoom, he looks so I don't know.
He's gonna have a back problem after that.
I don't know
Why do you
what's-
like
I don't
the
know what's going
Blaziken
on
more?
with that. It's soft and I don't know.
Do you like that Rapidash that came out in the last set too?
Yeah,
Or was
I
it?
love, I love that Rapidash.
I don't like that Rapidash.
Damn,
Yeah.
Maybe
don't
that's
like it
why.
either.
Just that art style. That art style is like I don't know.
the softness. I mean, I like
Yeah, I don't like the
Um,
softness of it. I guess.
Atsuko Nishida is very I like that style. Very soft. Looks very good.
Every time I see a Blaziken card, it's always doing some sort of kick. But this time, it's very detailed, and honestly, I'm like very into the Fire Chicken because that was like my starter for Gen 3. So I got through the game with double kick, blaze kick, and flamethrower and slash.
Just
I think
spamming
Sky
Blaziken.
Uppercut.
I do like the Houndoom, but it kind of make. I feel like Houndoom's big as shit, right? They just squeezed him in.
Maybe,
Well,
I don't know.
It's perspective because it's gonna be closer to the camera, right?
Yeah, I just.
Yeah.
So it's gonna
I
look
don't know.
bigger.
The Blaziken's not like I don't hate it. I just it would
Same with the
for
Houndoom,
me is
yeah.
like yeah.
Still like
Yeah,
it.
that's like this set
Blaziken
has
is
like I don't think
nice.
there's like any terrible cards in this set. I really like it.
Yeah, I can agree. It's a little like the Blaziken's a little convoluted compared to the Houndoom. That's very clear what it is with the trainer.
Gonzo says Merc
Bye,
is
Henry.
his favorite.
Have a good one.
Works.
I'll see you, Henry.
Henry, catch you later. Have a good night.
Oh, actually, IFOMO.
My favorite
Since
card in
Henry
this
is
set.
taking
Thank
off,
you, Gonzo. You too, buddy.
Why don't we
You wanna
do
sh-
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
IFOMO's gonna actually do something that I'm famous for doing. IFOMO's gonna show some mail that he received from
Oh.
Henry.
Yeah, from Henry Dad. We're
Yeah.
waiting for the rest of the gang to get their packages, but I think if it's cool with them, I'm gonna showcase what we got here.
Street Punisher pack rips. Thank you for joining. Let me pull you up
So
on the
we
big screen,
got-
FOMO.
Sorry?
I put you on the big screen. Go ahead.
Cool. Well, BEYSShowcase, which is Battle Spirit Saga.
Dawn of History. I think that's the first set.
That is the first set. And we have the second one.
That's the one with the Gundam.
False.
Yeah, that's the one
What
with
is
the
it?
Gundam cards.
The Gundam special secret rares or whatever.
There's 6
That's
of them.
BSSO2, right?
False Gods.
False
yeah,
Gods.
BSSO2.
There's 6 Gundam cards you could pull.
Yep.
there's
And
the
then
one
the
with the-
box topper is the 7th.
Okay, so you get one for sure then.
You get one
Yeah.
guaranteed.
That's what-
The pull rate on the Gundam cards,
Oh, that looks
1
dope.
out of every 3 or 1 out of every 4
Later,
boxes.
Gonzo.
Peace out, Gonzo.
See ya. See ya. You're famous.
I went down a
So,
rabbit
That
hole.
last
with
box
those
was
sets.
dope. The art.
I think what we should do is show the sets. We got a link for the sets of each one of
Yeah.
these booster boxes. If you guys want, we can check them out, and you guys can pick your chase cards.
Let's do
Let me
it.
drop
Yeah.
the links. I got the links actually in the message.
And anyone in the chat who wants to partake in the chase cards, let us know.
There you go. So I'll drop the link for the first one first.
What are you dropping? What? I can't click off it if anything.
Do you still have this versus that, or are we just we're taking a break, doing it later?
FOMO wanted to look at the card sets.
That's fine. I just
Yeah.
wanted.
If you guys
I just
want
was
to.
curious. No, we could
Okay.
do it. We could do it later. It's fine.
Like an intermission.
Yeah.
Let me pull them
There
up.
we go. So I just dropped the link in chat for anybody that wants it. Also drop it in the Discord for you guys.
I'll pull it up, guys.
Actually, let's see.
Did y'all see while you're pulling it up? Did y'all see on the fine card the number 1 trophy Pikachu from I think it was 1997 World Championship sold for more than the Pikachu Illustrator? It's like I think it's
What?
like a new all-time high for a card selling more than an Illustrator. Not like Logan Paul's Illustrator. Like obviously it's not selling, but it was on the Fine Cards Instagram. And I think 2 sold around the same time or something. But it was a PSA 8 number 1 trophy from 1997, and it sold for like 330,000 or something, which is like it's never even been close, I guess, before or something. But
I had not seen that.
yeah, they were saying
Interesting.
a new king is crowned or something. I don't know, some generic, But it was just cool to see or interesting to see like a different card being selling for that high.
I dropped the link under the red door.
I got you. So
Just gonna watch it on,
this is Dawn of History.
There we go.
Yeah, so that'll be the first one,
So
right?
yes, they're
This is the first set you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
so these are gonna be your
Ooh, that's dope.
special rares.
Eldegor.
Saga rare.
Eldegor of
The
the Dark
Saga
World
Rare is the big
7.
one. That's
Yeah,
the
I
one that's
didn't-
super hard.
I didn't notice that there was a Saga rare. So I didn't.
That's
I
the
think
hardest one to
just
pull.
realizing that now. I see.
Which one is
The Saga Rare.
that
It's
one?
called Saga Rare.
Yeah.
And the card itself, depending on what booster box you're on.
I can't tell what it is though. What's the picture? of it?
Supernova, Dragon, Siege,
Dragon.
Worm Nova.
Oh, okay, I see it.
There we go. And I dropped number 2 as well. I'm gonna get you the one for number 3 also.
What is number 2 called?
That's the False Gods one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm getting number 3 right now.
I see the Gundam now.
The Gundam cards are really nice, dude. They're the most expensive ones in the set for BSS02
I think
when
just
you look up that one.
It's this is what I'm looking up. It's only got a couple on there listed as far as the set goes.
You have to, and it's filtered all the way to BSS02. There should be 7 total Gundam cards that you find.
Yeah, I don't know.
6 of them
No,
will say
Duchess.
collab, and then one of them is the box topper.
I mean, we're
This is just the TCG player though. Like, was there like there's a website
I sent the website.
the set list.
Well, I can't leave stream.
I didn't know that.
So you guys have to kind of pull it up unless you just give me a second.
And then I'm dropping the 3rd link in chats for people for BSS03. So that one's there.
I know.
There we go.
I wonder if does Henry play this at all?
I don't know if he plays it, but he's the one who told me about the series. Like, he knew about it before I knew about it. He knew it was ending before it ended. So I don't know off the top of my head like how much he has knowledge on it, and if maybe he only has knowledge on it through the Japan side versus the US side.
Looks cool. Does he speak
Oh, yeah,
Japanese?
cards,
He's from
Yeah,
Japan,
he
or
does.
he's Japanese? He speaks Japanese.
So he speaks Japanese. I believe he's
nice.
from Japan, but if I'm wrong, Henry, correct me in the future. But I think he is from Japan.
Oh, that's cool.
I might be wrong though. Like, but I know
If he
he's
speaks
Put
it,
up
he
the
probably
wrong thing.
knows like all, like you said, like about the Japanese version of the game because it's been out for so long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm having trouble, guys. Never mind.
To bring
I
up
found
the
it.
links.
To bring up
Yeah.
this.
I mean, we could do a next episode too.
Yeah.
If we don't
Yeah.
can't figure it out, we could figure it out off stream and then
Yeah,
pull them
well,
up
I mean-
next time.
The point
I
of it
just
was
pull out chase cards.
I wanted
Like,
you
show
guys
the
to
big
be.
drop or something.
I was just gonna record a video and have all of us there while I'm opening the boxes, or we could, or likewise, whatever.
Yeah.
Check.
I was
it
even
out.
thinking in a live stream, if we all have our boxes, we could legit like do a live stream where we all just open it, see who hits the chase card, because it's
Yeah.
one chase out of 3 or 4 booster boxes. We're basically gonna have the opportunity to hit one of those big chases, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like these
Yeah.
are pretty basic tonight.
I'm excited.
I mean,
Like
they
the
get
right one.
better, but
Yeah, right one.
I
I
like-
agree. I've never even seen the right one before. That looks really cool.
Me neither, and I love it.
I've got the
And
Japanese
I'm not even a
coming
Pinsir
back to
fan,
me.
and I like this card.
I've got this one out right now in Japanese.
Are you guys Pinsir fans?
Oh, really?
hmm
I can't
Pinsir's
see your
cool.
mouse, Merc,
I know
so I don't know what
Pokezonin
you're talking about.
was a big
Oh, shit.
fan of Pinsir.
My bad. Yeah, the right one. I got the. Well, actually, I think
Okay.
I have both out. Matter of fact,
Oh, okay.
I may be wrong.
The one on
Which
the
one
right
did you say,
looks-
Base?
The one on the right looks cool because it looks evil, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. That one, I like the one on the left more because of the art and just it looks more artsy. It looks like it has more to it. You know what I mean? It's all full art. But the one on the right, just I want that one more because it looks evil. Like it looks like he's up to no good. Like, you know what I mean? I want that one.
Yeah,
The one
I
on
agree
the right.
with you.
The more vintage one reminds me of like like old DC comics, like the
Yeah, the
line
way it's
work.
drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shading.
Majestic Dawn.
Yeah, I agree with Bays. Like the left side looks like the art is really cool and what was put into
I
it.
like how it's
But the right side, I'm attracted to more naturally. I think.
interesting. I was expecting y'all to say the modern. Respect.
Not a big fan of the art of modern card.
Really?
It's very
I like how it
cartoony.
It does look cartoony, but it looks cutesy.
It's cheaty.
And it's Pokemon.
Yeah.
There's a cutesy aspect of Pokemon. So I see how it fits that aspect of the hobby.
Is
It's
that
a happy
mountain?
Pinsir too, and you never see Pinsir like happy, like
Right.
like he's like smiling. I don't know. It's different.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
He just
Yeah,
ate.
he's never smiling. I was always pissed off.
But I do like the right one. It looks cool, menacing.
Oh, we got this one. Hang on. Clicked off.
I wonder if we just put these into a PowerPoint, would it work better? Or is
PowerPoint?
it too hard?
Maybe.
What
Yeah,
am I
You have to
doing?
close it every time.
I'm garbage at this shit, guys.
I like how I'm telling you how to improve it, but I'm doing nothing. I'm not.
I don't
adding
know.
anything.
Well, I can try.
You keep asking us to add it, and I never have done it.
Damn you, Merc. You evil motherfucker.
Well, we gotta go all three, right? And then one card has all three,
I can tell you which one is my least favorite.
right? Go ahead.
The
Jesus.
Articuno is my least favorite.
Yeah.
My least favorite is.
Ah.
Which one?
Ah,
I don't know. I don't like. I don't know.
they're all so damn.
Articuno is
beautiful.
my favorite, but I don't
Really?
know which.
Really?
one.
Articuno's
Yeah,
your favorite?
I like the Articuno. I like the line work. I like the intricate
Interesting.
little. I like that type of stuff. The designs, like there's scenery, and then there's like the Terrestrial Festival where it's like symmetrical designs behind them. I like that.
Mhm.
Versus, I mean, I do like landscape stuff, but
Hmm.
I don't know.
Here, my bitch ass answer. I like the
know,
one on the
Baze.
right, the 151 one, because
Yeah.
it has all three. It has all three, and they're in flight, and they've got some speed behind them, right? That's why it has like those lines behind,
That
like
looks
Zapdos.
okay. Yeah, I agree with you. That you just made the decision easy. I was torn between the Moltres and that one, but yeah, they look like fighter jets, like in flight, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it's all
kind of cool.
three.
I did see that.
Yeah, I agree with Baze.
FOMO.
Yeah. 151 Zapdos.
Okay.
Because Articuno
So what if my
This is-
Articuno had texture, then what?
still doesn't do it for me.
No. Okay.
It's very blue and I like it. It's just not. It's not that 151 Zapdos that it's like very detailed. And then the Moltres. It's not Igawa's best.
Let me tell you,
I don't
It's
like the
kind
broke
of
your-
wise, in my opinion.
your Articuno is the cutesy Pokemon in this, and the other ones are ready for battle, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
until it fucking freezes everything.
Like that Articuno is the one you'd want to catch.
I
because
have
you're
an
already
Articuno
causing
ready
them
for
to,
battle.
like, a pain in the butt.
Articuno's always ready, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite? birds?
Bradley's with you. Bradley said Articuno.
Articuno. There we go.
My favorite's Articuno, but I'm not.
Okay. I mean, that's
I don't know.
why we do
I
these
felt like-
things.
Yeah, I was torn between the Moltres and then the 151 Zapdos, but Baze's point about they're in flight and they got the speed, like
Yeah.
makes them look like they're just like fighter jets, like going to fuck some shit up. Like it looks
Mhm.
cool.
Like, think about it. All three of those legendary birds are working in unison. They're all going in the same direction. They're all in the wild. They're not captured by somebody, and they're about to fuck some shit up.
And
They're
Articuno.
about to go
do
get
not wanna
worked
be
by
at the
Lugia.
end of it.
There we go, guys.
Yeah.
Silver or gold? Pick your
Oh.
poison.
Oh, and it
Gold.
feels
What
like
do
a
you
say,
want?
night
FOMO?
and day.
Hello.
I already know that's Ethan's dad. That whole picture. You already know that
Ooh.
fisherman is Ethan's dad, and you know who the fisherman is? It's Dan. Just catch them all collectibles.
Yeah. Where we going, fellas? We going light or
Man, that'd be
dark?
crazy
Damn
if that
you,
was
Merc.
Ethan's dad.
Soft or sinister?
I know it's Lugia for me. It looks really cool.
Well, is it soft or sinister if you're looking at the Pokemon? Both Pokemon have a similar facial.
But they're both functional. Well, no, I think he's smiling, right? He's looking down at. I don't know.
Is it?
Lugia's like, yo, what's up, bro?
I just like the
Good.
art of Lugia.
Lugia's like turning the whole ocean upside down right now.
Yeah.
Or he's trying to save him. You never know.
Mm,
Yeah, maybe.
This is so hard. You know what? Damn you.
All I have to say is Lugia, the wave turns purple.
I
when
don't.
you
I don't
shine it
have the
in light a
Lugia.
certain way. Oh man, we gotta get you a Lugia.
You just send,
Yeah, 'cause I
send
don't
them all
have that
over,
copy.
FOMO. Go ahead, we'll all take one.
Yeah,
How
right.
about this?
Lugia's for everyone.
This one's really freaking hard, bro. Is that a what was that?
Just a glass cut into a gem.
Bradley said
It's my
Lugia.
mega stone.
Definitely want both at some point.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go with Ho. I just feel like I get more detail that I can tell. I can like tell things apart a little bit better. For the Lugia, it's a little darker in certain parts where it gets harder to distinguish different parts from it. Like towards the center, right by like the foot area, where it starts getting like the little, like weather-looking thing.
Mm-hmm. The wave.
Yeah.
I wish they
Real
would have
quick.
made. Go ahead. Go ahead.
These two cards kind of like show what I was saying about the Shadow Form Lugia and the Sun Form Ho.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
these two cards remind me of that if that were to ever happen.
Yeah.
I wish they would have made.
Those would be sick if they did that.
Oh my god, that would be so cool.
Should have like a little more green in the wings. Hello.
Mm.
Like a little bit
Imagine
brighter.
if they do that for the next Johto game. Everyone's been hyping up.
All right. Oh shit.
Here you go.
You picked some really freaking good ones, Merc. Man, like you said, this was no vanilla shit like Ford versus Chevy this time.
They were all right. They were all right. All right. Here's your weapon combos. You got a grenade launcher or a plasma sword, sniper rifle or shotgun.
Wait, it's
You can only have the top two or the bottom two. Which one's you picking?
oh.
We're starting team
So it's
deathmatch.
and,
We're Slayer.
not or.
Slayer.
So it's
Yeah.
okay. It's and not or.
Oh, dude, sniper, bro.
No, you
Yeah,
get
straight
No,
So-
I can no scope hedge. Oh wait,
sniper
it's
and shotgun
either
or
yeah.
yeah,
I
which
just need the
combos?
sniper.
okay.
In Call of Duty, I literally, my combo was sniper and shotgun, so that works for me.
That rocket launcher though, it's kind of this is Halo though.
I am
It's kind of aggravating.
yeah.
Spam rockets.
So
What would I
in,
use this
in
sword for?
Halo? In Halo, I'd rather do the rockets and sword because you could knock down the shield right away and then come in for that super fast swipe.
Spam
the
your
sword and take
rockets,
'em out.
and then while they're running, you come in close with the sword. I don't know.
Yep.
Both
so I'll
are-
do that.
They're both killer combos though.
The other
What
one.
level were you
with
guys
the
in
sniper-
Halo?
With the sniper, you were supposed to
It's
zoom
been a while,
in
Shugg.
and somehow like launch
I ain't
yourself
got anybody to
across
play
the
with.
map. You're supposed to do too, right?
Yeah, like it glitches out and sends you flying.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to get on
Bradley
some Halo,
said
fellas.
top is unskilled for sure.
Top is okay. We'll
Yep.
see how. Okay.
I'm
I'd
cool
say-
with that.
Right there.
I'm a casual
YouTube.
player.
Take skill with that
I'm
rocket
a
launcher.
casual player, so yeah.
I'd
I'll
say
take it.
top is more fun maybe.
Yeah.
Like, cause the sword is like kind of challenging to sneak up on somebody and get to them, and then the rocket launchers, of course, it's just fun.
That's
to-
why you gotta
blow
spam the
somebody up.
rockets.
Yeah. But when I was playing back in the day, it was always sniper.
That's.
Yeah, when I used
I had to keep
noob-
the sniper and rocket separate, or everybody would pick the snipers and rockets, right? So.
Yeah.
Whenever I used the rocket launcher, I would get like hate mail, like so much hate mail on the PlayStation 3.
The noob too.
That was fun. I would feed off
You're
the hate
trash,
mail.
bro. On the Xbox.
Well,
Messages.
Do you remember the
I have a
noob
question.
combo?
Yeah.
the noob tubes?
I
You
have
guys
a
remember
question,
the
though.
noob combo or no?
Was it the
No.
Where you use the plasma gun, you fully charge it, you shoot it, and it knocks down their shields. And you can one shot BR. battle
Okay.
rifle.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
so
I
it was like
remember
one.
that.
You just hold the plasma gun
The,
around until like fully charged, and you would let it go, and then it would like take their shields out, and then you one shot BR.
Mm.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. You were gonna say something.
Oh, I can't remember.
Oh, I
Okay.
was gonna ask. Yeah, I was gonna ask. In competitive play, do they allow you to use that noob method? And if they do, does it ever win?
I'm sure
I think you
that's
could
what
use
they
anything.
probably a lot of
Well,
people use.
they don't block certain things. Like in competitive play, they don't block like explosives or like rocket launchers or shit like that.
They have a
Like,
different they have different what is it, game variants like SWAT where you had no shields and it was just BRs and like certain weapons, but like for standard play I think you could use whatever. But there's different like variation game modes, I guess.
I've been playing the game. Have you guys heard of the finals?
and
No.
the finals.
No.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I
it's
think
like
my
a
friends.
it's a really fast paced first person shooter, and I usually like that because I'm really good at Apex, but I can't. It's like the movement's really fast, but the time to kill takes forever. So it's like it's really fucking weird. But
Huh.
it's challenging. I can't figure it out because I'm usually pretty good at like Apex is my shit. I like Apex, but I don't know. It's cool. Like it's a different type of game. Like you're
I've
The one
never
trying
where
to
played
you can shoot
Apex.
through concrete and make bust holes through the wall and stuff.
yeah, you're trying to
Yeah.
get the cash boxes and stuff like that. It's it's different, I guess.
Yeah, you definitely have to get used to those.
Okay, I forgot I made this one.
You got a little smile.
Oh shit,
What
wrong
is
one.
this?
Wrong
What are
one.
we in for?
Hang on. We'll go with this one. This wasn't the one, but yeah, this is the real juice right here. Where we going, fellas?
Ooh,
Oh,
Oh
wow.
shit.
That's
Oh
hard.
shit.
Nickelback.
I
This
was gonna say
photograph.
Nickelback.
That song.
Yeah.
I can't remember
6
any
feet.
Creed songs, so I have to go with Nickelback.
6 feet off the edge, and I'm thinking, maybe 6 feet. Yeah. Really? My sacrifice.
They're all. I mean, they're good.
I'm
I think I
going.
would just Nickelback.
I would go Nickelback for that Spider-Man song. The
Bradley said
Hero.
Creed.
Creed.
You know that probably like 10 or 15 years ago, we would have been publicly shamed for liking Nickelback.
That was a psyop.
I never
dude.
understood that.
That was a psyop. That was
I
the greatest psyop ever pulled.
It was
Nickelback
good.
sucks. It's the greatest psyop ever.
Yeah, straight up.
I don't know, dude.
How did that start? How did it become a thing? Was it like a meme that came out from a movie or
The internet.
something? Was it like a joke in a show?
I don't know.
Something about them trying to rip off another artist, I think.
You the meow.
Something.
Yeah.
What is this?
You opened the box.
Nice.
Oh, you opened it?
This is pack. I just got loose packs at the Family Mart at the convenience store, and I hit these two.
Oh, the
Yeah.
tube.
Nice.
Why isn't it sharing my screen? Discord.
It's sharing
I
your
got the
screen.
box right there though, the briefcase,
All I see is.
and then an extra box.
Oh, there you go. It changed.
Yeah.
It's not working for me.
I think it's showing whatever you're doing on your screen, Merc.
Well, it's not.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's not pulling up their Discord. Like this is how far. Like it's telling me to make a selection, but I'm clicking. And
Oh.
That's weird. Let's try a different one.
What were you trying to do?
I'm trying to
Screen
share
share?
my window, but it's not. It's not opening up.
Oh. Did did we touch or did we finish that conversation on the whole PSA CGC owned by the same company thing? Did we finish that?
I
Or
don't
did we
think they
just open
are.
that conversation and never got to it?
I think they're separate companies.
We did.
Oh, we did? Okay.
I don't remember. Honestly,
There was
my
like
tag order just hit QA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, finally. I'm still waiting.
Damn,
Dude,
dude.
Merc got it
How
in
long's it
like just in time, I think.
Yeah.
Like even you waited a little bit longer than like most people, but I think that week that I waited after you submitted, like it just I'm
Got
finally in
swamped.
QA. Yeah, but
Yeah, there was a period where everybody was sending their stuff to tag right
Hang on,
before
guys.
that whole.
Sorry, chat. Something's not working right. Something's acting weird. How's the stream? Man. Can you guys hear me? Anybody? Oh. Mic 1. Can you guys hear me? Well, chat, something weird is happening. Bradley, are you still here? I don't know what's going on, guys. This sucks. I know you see that. Try again. Failed to start camera. So it's something with me. It's so weird. I might have to, I'm gonna put my face first. What the hell, guys? Technical difficulties, of course. There I am. Now let me exit Discord and rejoin. Mic 1, are we good? Can you hear me? I don't know why I'm an idiot, guys. I had my camera off. Yeah, I gotta make another screen for us. Yes to what? Echo the screen.
positive affirmation.
Window capture.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Man, the stream's far back.
I don't know how to fix that either.
Is it that
I
far
got
back?
the delay changed.
Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know.
Alright, I don't know what the hell happened. I'm sorry, chat. The one good person here.
We got 6 people.
Let's try this one more time.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Alright.
We still look live.
Awesome.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, everybody. I would totally go with the fruit roll-ups.
The roll-ups?
Fruit by the foot.
Yeah, fruit by the foot.
And this
Maybe
is why.
taste the roll-ups are better. The fruit roll-ups are better,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Fruit by the foot was
Taste.
fun.
And you got a foot.
I
of
always
it.
thought fruit roll-ups were harder of a candy, and fruit by the foot was a softer candy.
Yeah. Well, definitely the roll-ups were chewy.
Yeah.
Did you guys roll them into a ball and just?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
I forgot about
people
that.
would roll them onto their fingers, and then they would have these like weird.
Oh
nails.
yeah.
Yeah, so they just had
The
nails,
roll-up thing,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I go with roll-ups. Maybe I change. I forgot about all that.
And the tongue
Mhm.
tattoo.
Yeah, that
Bro,
was-
that was like core.
Yeah,
That's core childhood right there.
Yeah, I
I'll
totally forgot about all
say-
that.
With fruit Foot. Was it Fruit Roll-Ups
think-
or Fruit by the Foot that gave you temporary tattoos for your tongue and stuff?
The roll-ups.
I think they both did it at one
was
time.
by the foot.
I think parents
Oh,
By the
bought.
foot?
Oh,
I think parents bought the roll-ups because there was more of them in Fruit by the Foot, right? Because you'd only get like 4 of them bitches, and you'd be pissed off. I mean, that's at 48. That's an anomaly.
Yeah.
I've never seen 48 Fruit by the Foot in my life.
Costco.
Yeah, 48.
Costco, Sam's Club, yeah. Warehouse.
Need to go.
My daughter, I bought her a Fruit by the Foot. This goes back to me saying like how we don't buy stuff on base very often. We do most of our shopping like off base. This kind of
Yeah.
ties in with that. But I was like, every so often I'll be like, oh, they probably never have had this, like my kids. And so I went and got a Fruit by the Foot. And I'm like, they'll probably have fun with this. And my mom was actually watching her the other day, like taking her to school, and she said that she was like, "Where's the paper?" And I guess my daughter ate the paper too of the Fruit by the Foot. She just like ate
Oh,
everything.
damn.
Dang.
Yeah, because she just didn't know what it was. She thought she could eat the paper too, I guess. But
Yeah.
I mean, I just like,
One.
what are you doing?
To fix you guys' mics.
Are they quiet?
No, I don't know what happened. I clicked off, so they were quiet. They're good now. But
Okay.
when I clicked off, I forgot to add the volume, but you could still kind of hear. But it's real low.
Yeah.
No worries.
Well,
I'm such
that was funny. That was a little hiccup, but we got through it. We got through that hiccup, so that was
Technology,
good.
guys. I am not the best.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Before that hiccup, what was it? Were we just doing a this and that type of deal, like what we're doing right now?
Yeah, it was the fruit roll-up one. It was the same thing.
Okay.
It's Elka.
Oh,
Or-
dude, Full House.
people.
Full House.
I don't know what these shows are.
Is it echoing now?
Full House is the one on the right.
Ooh.
Full House is the one on the right, and what is on the left?
I
Boy
don't
Meets
fucking
World.
know.
Boy Meets
Oh,
World.
okay.
What?
I never watched that one.
Topanga? You've never seen Boy Meets World. I guess it might be a white guy thing, but
They're both good, but I would say Boy Meets World.
yeah. Mr. Feeney dropping bombs.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah,
Feeney.
dude. You guys don't
It was
know
just
Boy
Corey
Meets
was
World.
like goofy too.
That's crazy. Okay.
No, we had telenovelas in Honduras, so we had our own
Lo
problems.
más exquisito
We
que he
it
visto.
was the same. It was the same as this stuff, except they were Latino, of course, and they all had some problem. Like one was sleeping with the brother of Dunkin' Donuts' wife.
Okay.
Some shit. Like this
This is a
reminds
kid
me
show?
a lot of that. Oh no,
I
this
I
is
watched a
garbage.
lot of
How's
Comedy Central stand up growing up, and I watched a lot of like late night Fox
Mm.
or like late night WB
Lady Luck says
shows.
Bays is echoing.
is
I
it
am?
still echoing? Because I fixed it and they're delayed. So
Oh, okay. Sorry. My bad.
no, you good. I'm just.
Oh, okay.
Is it good now? Are we still echoing, or is it fixed? Can we continue?
You just keep going.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bays. I cut you off. I just saw the echoing
So
thing.
we're split 2 and 2. Because by technicality, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't. I just never seen them.
Worth it. Okay, what about?
You didn't have to mute up, Bays. You
No,
don't
you're
have to
good.
mute. I
Yeah.
think it was. I just misread that.
Well, it was,
I don't think he knew he was muted.
Is it still echoing though, or not echoing anymore?
We can just keep going, and then she'll let us. Lady Luck will let us know again.
all right. Let me.
Oh, I don't know if you guys saw these, but I got 2 more figurines. We have Oddish now,
Ooh. Otter
so we
stomps.
could take Blinkies with Oddish
Oh,
when
is
we get
it?
grass energy.
Okay.
And then we got Eevee for blessing us for pack luck.
Nice. You gotta catch them all.
Little Toxel.
You have to.
Are you gonna get? Are you working on getting all of them, or are you just gonna, as you see?
I'm
them,
just gonna
them?
get the ones I see that I like.
Okay.
Ooh, Gargoyles, but Thundercats is good too. Damn, they're both good. I'm gonna take Gargoyles, bro. Gargoyles is the one that I was like more into.
Yeah,
Me
Gargoyle.
too, and
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
so
watch
good.
Thundercats.
Gargoyles
Me neither.
is dark. Like how the first episode is like, damn. Like I went back and watched it. I was like, damn, that's the way it starts is
Is that
pretty wild.
what year is Thundercats from? Because it looks old.
80s
I think it's
or 90s.
like a what? What's
Maybe
the
even
other one?
more. I remember the action figures being more 70s, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe that's why we didn't watch it.
I've got
It was
the
back
DVDs.
before our time.
Probably. It was
You have the
outdated.
DVDs,
Yeah.
At the
well,
dude.
cassettes.
You and Paul, you and AMPM DVDs. I was like, I didn't know people still bought
Only
those.
certain
Paul's
Dude.
always like, I gotta buy that DVD.
You guys had DVDs? My parents
I had
used to
VHS.
collect VHS. Yeah, we had stacks of VHS.
Yeah.
They're
And then
Dude.
DVDs came out, and my dad was like, well, we're not getting a single freaking DVD because they're just going to replace those with something else.
yeah.
And guess what?
And
We
they
still
did.
have DVDs to this day.
No, I mean,
I
nobody
used
uses
to have
DVDs,
Blu-ray.
right?
No, not even. Not
Oh,
really.
people
I still got a
watch-
DVD.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
DVDs still work. I could play DVDs on the PS4.
Well, he's saying, do
Of course.
people regularly like use them?
Yeah, but do people use? Yeah.
That I
They're
don't
cheap.
know. I think it's just the idea of owning it.
I mean, if
That
you're
people-
broke
Well-
and you don't want to pay for Netflix or something, DVDs.
A-
Go to
a
the
lot
dollar
of
store and pick
movies.
out the dollar bin DVDs.
That's true.
When
yeah.
you buy a
Sure.
lot of movies, they have like the digital copy and the DVD included sometimes with the Blu-ray.
Mhm.
Like they'll have a DVD copy that you could just give away or some shit.
What?
You giving away your DVDs?
Is this your person, Bays?
I'll show you. I'll take pictures of some of my Blu-rays. They came with Blu-rays, DVDs, and digital copy. All three of them.
I got turned into an EV, and it was so painful to go through. And it was from SCP-5254.
We saw a DVD.
That's interesting.
Well,
You should elaborate
Oh,
on the process of transmutation.
Give me a second. Let me bring one of those Blu-rays. I actually could get my hands on one of them. Give me a second.
Oh shit, Baze.
Is this one of Bays'
the
people?
word for it is I've never
I
I've only
don't know.
watched the
Welcome in though. Glad to have you.
Tim? Yeah, I don't
only
even
watched
know.
this once, and then I put it back into the box and never watched it because it's on DVD. I mean, you can just stream it anyway.
Yeah.
But now I can say that I own a pretty box.
Ain't nothing wrong with DVDs.
I guess I don't know. I don't ever think about it, I guess. Go and rent. I didn't think a lot of people did. I thought most people just go Netflix I mean, not like Netflix has everything, but
Yeah. The if you go to Walmart and stuff, they got the cool nerd section with all the dope ass DVD sets and stuff like that. Like Game of Thrones
I got
or
one, guys.
just shit like that.
I got one.
You know what? The people
Check
still
it
buy
out.
the collection
Check it out.
set.
Check it out. Check it out. Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy.
sealed.
I love the menu.
Despicable Me.
Just because.
Met-
Sealed.
Metallic.
Get it graded.
La piñata.
Where are we looking? Special edition. Especial.
This is so common for Blu-rays.
Yeah,
When you
la,
get
la.
them on release date, they have the digital copy and DVDs included with it. It's like the first wave usually when they
Okay.
come out.
All right, fellas. Potato salad.
Tim just
One
left
thing
that
is-
comment and then left.
Oh, Tim, man.
One thing I will say, Shugg, is that I see people using DVDs more because, when they stream, they don't have the complete thing on the streaming platform.
Yeah.
So sometimes you'll find, Pokemon series scattered throughout Paramount Plus, Netflix,
Oh, yeah.
Amazon Prime,
That's true.
stuff like that. So it might, in that sense, be easier just to get the full season.
I'm,
Yeah, and then you're
This
right.
is
'cause
another-
They take stuff
check it
off
out.
too, like every so often they'll
Mhm.
change shit out.
Yeah.
Blu-ray, DVD, and Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet was a way to get the digital copies before. That was another thing. This is a little older thing.
I
Yeah.
see. Oh, that's what that was.
showing us the
I had the option too, but I never understood what it was for.
Egg salad or deviled eggs?
Potato salad. Egg salad.
Oh, potato
Oh.
salad.
Both.
I'm gonna go deviled eggs.
Bro, both. What the hell? I love both.
Oh,
German potato salad is the best.
Yeah. A little bit of vinegar.
Yeah, but this looks like some sort of creamy ass potato salad. I don't know if I'm a huge
It was
fan of
just
that.
a image online. I've never seen a potato
Okay,
salad
good.
look quite this.
I needed to make sure I wasn't offending anybody.
No.
Whoever made this potato salad.
It's like some of Merc's mom's recipe.
No, no. But the thing is, I'm
Like,
dumping spicy shit on either of these. I want them both spicy.
spicy. What kind of spicy though? Like
Just-
jalapeno or hot sauce?
Just Cajun seasoning.
Serrano?
Not
Asian.
Tony's.
Ooh, that's
Not fucking Tony's. I won't use Tony's wrong.
I feel like I could eat a bunch of deviled eggs though. I could probably eat like that whole plate of deviled eggs, but the potato salad I probably just have a little bit.
Real easy.
that's
There,
true.
I'm back, guys.
I think I'd eat the deviled eggs first and then the potato salad.
Those movies, that's my show and tell for the day, by the way.
It's a good one.
Sweet.
Sealed, Despicable Me 2,
It's
Collector's
Iron Man.
Edition.
Yeah.
Well, for Despicable Me, we have every single one of them sealed, and it's the metal ones. So we always get that one, and then she still gets like a regular copy.
You guys just collect sealed DVDs then?
We've always done it. It's
Oh.
ever since I was a child. I'd collect
Oh, that's
sealed
cool.
DVDs or Blu-rays of certain movies I like. Sometimes they go for like $200-$300 after a while.
Damn.
Yeah, they get really
That's
expensive.
You
crazy.
gotta get the cult ones, like the hardcore fan base ones.
Yeah.
Do you agree with your wife, Merc?
Potato salad for all time. Yeah, I mean, I wish you would make deviled eggs for
Make
all
potato
time.
salad over egg.
If I'm being
Potato
honest.
salad over egg.
But yeah,
That's funny.
okay. FOMO, this one I kind of catered
Oh.
to you. Interested
You know,
to see your
You know,
thoughts.
some movies come with toys and shit inside of them, right?
Really?
Yeah.
What's your like favorite DVD you have? Deal.
Oh,
Or,
Oh,
like
I have Back to the Future, the trilogy, along
Ooh.
with a hoverboard replica inside of it,
what?
and it's sealed. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
That's
super
actually
like
dope.
limited thing. Yeah, it's big too.
Yeah, I would imagine. That's crazy.
I have to go with Kakashi's 1,000 Years of Death.
I'll take Guy Ferrari hair on the bottom.
Fieri. Yeah.
I have no idea
Guy
who these people
Fieri.
are.
Guy Fieri. That's
Fieri.
the dude from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Gojo. You don't know
Gojo.
Gojo or Kakashi?
I'm neutral.
I
I'm
couldn't get into
neutral.
Naruto.
So you think?
Or this is not Naruto?
Yeah, the top guy is.
The top is Naruto.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it.
Okay.
I tried.
You gotta skip to the tournament, basically.
That's what somebody
Yeah,
somebody else
that's
told
all
me
you have
that.
to
They
do.
said like maybe it was you guys, but I tried the first season or to get through the first season I couldn't even do that, but maybe I'll give it a get.
The first
shot.
season is the worst one. I
When's the
remember
tournament
because
start?
Cartoon
Voice.
Network Cartoon Network in the very beginning when Cartoon Network was releasing anime, they would only show about 20 episodes and they would start it all over again. And they did this for like 3 years, bro. So I watched Naruto over and over and over and over
It's
again.
probably still
So
playing
by
on
the
Cartoon
time-
Network.
Yeah, so by the
Just
time
imitation.
they started releasing new stuff, I was just desperate to watch anything at that point, you know? Anything was good at that point. But yeah, after the tuning exams, that's when it gets good.
When does that start? About season 2?
Let me look it up.
End of season 1?
It'll say.
Also,
the
what
term-
was your
it'll
guys'
say-
answer on this?
It literally
know,
says in the
man.
title the tuning exams begin. But there's a lot of the tuning exams that is a little bit boring.
Skip to like the second
Set.
episode of the exam. I don't. FOMO. You think if Gojo pulled him into his domain, you're still going?
Expansion?
You're still going Kakashi? What are you thinking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I think Susanoo is better than Divine Expansion, isn't it? Jesus Christ. The
Gojo's
tuning
a
exam
fucking
begins
beast, man.
on episode 20.
What's your choice, Baze?
I'm neutral on these. I honestly didn't really ever get into Naruto. The one in the bottom is one that interested me, but I didn't really watch it yet.
You gotta
Oh,
watch
okay.
it. That's pretty good.
Oh man.
But I haven't. I'd be open to watching it, but I haven't watched it, so I can't choose one or the other. You know what I mean?
The manga just finished.
Really?
All right, I have a question really quick. I don't know if you have more, but I want everybody's input on this.
Oh,
It's not a big. It's just like a fun thing. But so you guys know, like, my anime knowledge is not great, but like I've watched like One Piece, I've watched Dragon Ball, I've seen Pokemon, like basic stuff. What is your guys' like top recommendation if I was gonna go watch like a new anime?
So what do you? Man,
well,
what do
what
you
kind
want?
of
Do you
anime?
want funny? Do you want fucking hardcore? Do you want
On
monsters?
probably
Do you
along the
want
same.
powers?
I've seen
What's
Attack
your
on Titan
style?
too.
You want waifus?
Attack on
No,
Titan is
I
its
want like I
own
guess
world.
maybe something that would be good for the kids too, so to keep them interested. It'd probably be
Oh,
something along the same lines as One Piece and Dragon Ball and like
If you're gonna watch it
Dude,
with
just
kids,
My Hero Academia, 100%.
what?
They would love it. My Hero Academia.
yeah. But
Okay,
what
Because
about
that's
him?
one I
it's
was looking
super
at.
good for kids because it has a lot of positive imaging and
What about
a lot of
Black?
good vibes.
What about Black Clover?
Like-
You think
Great
it's a little
too. It's
too
just the main
risque?
character yells a lot.
Yeah.
Black Clover.
Hunter. Go Hunter. Please.
Yeah?
Yes.
Although, if you start watching Black Clover now, maybe by the time you're caught up, the show will finally have been over. So, because it seems like they're ending the manga either this year or next year. So by the time you're caught up with Black Clover, it's possible that the anime is getting closer to finishing.
Well, how old are the kids that you're watching it with? That's my question too.
I mean, my 5-year-old probably doesn't count. She probably won't.
Oh.
We can't hold her attention that long. She'll be like
Yeah.
wanting to run around and play something. But my other kids are 8 and 9. They'll be 8 and 9 soon.
there is
8 and 9. Okay, so they are still pretty small.
There is some weird spots in Hunter x Hunter with what's his face? Joker guy when he's naked in the pond and shit.
Oh, that's not that bad. Like,
he just makes weird.
I don't know.
Comments.
Japanese culture is like
Oh.
pretty different, so they're
Yeah.
kind of used to some of that.
Okay.
But
Well,
I
that-
just
he
went
doesn't
more
show
for like
front
their
door,
to
no.
hold more to like hold their attention, like my kids' attention, because I can't go watch like some like super like I don't know in depth like
Yeah.
anime that's not very like it needs to be like fighting and action and stuff probably at some point in the.
Digimon.
I think Hunter x Hunter.
Digimon.
Go ahead.
I've seen
Kaiju number
Digimon.
8 will work. Solo leveling would work because
Yeah.
those two, every episode, something is happening.
Oh, have
So it
you s-
really catches your attention and keeps you engaged.
Okay.
There's so many good.
Other
ones.
than
What'd you say,
Solo
Baze?
leveling is really good.
How bad are those ones? Like solo leveling and all that? Are those like PG-13 style or they're not like rated R animes? They're not like
No,
TVMA?
There's not. Solo leveling
know.
is
There's a
pretty
lot.
clean. It's just action. There's
Mhm.
nothing crazy in it.
Kaiju number 8,
But
they
if
tried
it has
to.
if it has a lot of action, I mean, sometimes like they give it a worse rating, right? Like they don't want a bunch of kids to see too much fighting,
Well, it's
or if it's too violent. It depends
What's
on the
that?
fighting.
it's not too bad.
Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
That thing
Yeah.
is like gory as shit. Like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
when my kids were younger when that came out, and their cousins are the same age, and their cousins were like watching it, and I'm just like, yeah, I forget how old they were, like 3 or
Okay.
4. But I'm like, that
So
the
that's
first
cool.
episode's like crazy.
I think that he's more
Yeah.
talking about
But I'm-
like the risque stuff. Like
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the fighting stuff's okay. It's the cartoons and whatever, but
Yeah.
I just meant like something to
Okay.
hold their attention. Like if there's some part or something that I can't see, then I'll change it. But I just meant what like a recommendation for like a fun anime that we could all like watch.
I'm
That
going.
would hold all of our interests.
Hunter x Hunter's my vote.
Okay.
I watch a lot of like
Kaiju number 8's really good. too.
TVMA animes. I feel like a lot of them are like too bad for the kids, like Chainsaw Man. I feel like that's a really badass anime, but I feel like it's too over the top for the kids.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
One
I got
Punch
some.
Man?
That's good.
They probably get a kick out of One Punch Man.
One Punch Man is cool. I like that one.
I've not seen it.
It's just
And
one
that
season,
one
right?
isn't. It's actually 2 or 3 now.
I'm gonna
Oh, they-
I'm gonna
I
name
thought they
some
ended
animes I like. I'm gonna name some animes I like, and honestly, you guys will say which ones work and which ones don't, and I feel like none of them are gonna work. But all right, so what I just say right now?
Wait,
Baze,
that you're
what?
gonna say some animes, and we're gonna categorize them between gory or non-gory, or acceptable or
see-
unacceptable for
Yeah,
kids?
yeah. But I see this other screen. Do you want to do this other one, and we'll get back to the anime one?
We were listening. I was.
Oh, okay. All right. So, what was the anime that I just brought up?
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Huh?
Chainsaw
It's a
Man.
chainsaw
Insane.
something.
Chainsaw Man. Okay. So obviously, Chainsaw Man, Parasite, the Maxim, Helsing, Full Metal Alchemist, I think would work.
Yeah.
Full Metal
Okay.
Alchemist. I like Death Note a lot.
Should make a tier list.
Yeah, right. I don't know enough, so I'll just be sitting there. But
There's one on HBO Max called High School of the Gods, and it's very fun.
High
And
School
it's
of
like
the Gods.
this crazy battle royale where they invite anybody. I mean, anybody who knows how to fight into this like battle royale, and there's like all this diverse like people that know kung fu and like karate. Some of them have like are fighting
Mortal
with
Kombat.
guns. Some of them are fighting with swords and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's straight up like a Royal
I did-
Rumble, but it's called the God of High School, I think.
And then
oh,
I like
that sounds familiar.
Undead
it's very
Unlock.
I
Undead
think I
Unluck.
know what that is.
That's a newer one. Zom 100 was a newer one. I like that High School of the Dead DD, but that's like really risque. Definitely not a
DXD,
kids
yeah,
one. Don't watch that one.
Have you guys seen
Um,
Darwin's Game?
Oh,
Yeah,
I like High
recommend
Rise
that one too,
Invasion.
Shugg.
that was very good.
High
Was
Rise
it Darwin's
Invasion.
Game?
Darwin's Game. It's only one season,
All
but
right.
it's gonna make you want to read the fucking manga when it's done because it's an attention grabber.
To
I'll,
Your Eternity, the first episode is, well, the season's very good. It's
Hey,
just the
man.
first episode gets you hooked. Very good.
Tubby Man. Yeah, I got
Hey,
that's a
man.
good amount. I'll look into them and
Yeah.
see. Maybe we'll start one of them and
Yeah.
see how it goes.
And then you have like older stuff you could dip into, like the whole Gundam series. You could take a little deep dive with
That's
the
a
whole
hard one
Gundam.
though because there's so many Gundams. There's so many. Like it's hard to keep track of those. I attempted it and it's like it goes. There's so many paths to take.
Yeah.
But
All right.
Code
That
Geass
sounds
is
good.
very good if you're into like tactical warfare. Cause
Oh, it's a baby.
Hey.
They're not cool.
You can't go through that. You better not.
He's giving you like side eye. He's giving you like side eye.
He knows because
Those are my PSA 10s.
That's funny.
The magic box right here. He knows what's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, box.
Bye. That's funny.
Go see your mama. Go see your mama.
Hey. Hello.
He can't hear you, Bass.
I didn't see him on the Discord side, but I see him on the YouTube side.
I can't hear you, man. That's funny.
In the bed. You better go see your mom. Which he's chilling, I guess.
All right. Well, thank you for the recommendations.
All right, boys.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
To the meat of it.
I feel like also for kids it depends because some kids like shonen, some kids like isekai. So it just kind of depends on the person.
Yeah.
For this, Dunder Mifflin.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, 100%.
The Office.
I thought about it.
Parks
And I
and
was
Rec.
like, I really like the whole cast of The Office versus Parks and Rec. I like Chris Pratt and Ron Swanson. You know what
Okay.
I mean?
And what's
Ron
the
Swanson is
Aubrey?
funny.
What's her name?
Yeah, Aubrey too. She's
Yeah,
badass.
Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, I love her
Yeah.
character.
I like the cast of Parks and Recreation for the most part, but I just feel like
the
more
blonde lady.
in with
gets to
Dunder
me.
Mifflin.
I ended up liking the blonde girl. What? Amy Poehler? Leslie Knope.
Yeah.
Leslie Knope.
Yeah, I ended up liking her political ideology. Or the way she ran things, let's put it that way.
E-Man's still thinking. He's having an
Yeah,
internal
Parks and
battle
Rec
right
is
now.
hilarious, he
What's he thinking
said.
about Parks and
Yeah.
Rec?
It is funny.
All right, fellas.
Yeah.
But he said, dang, I don't know.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, these are fighting picks right here.
Yes.
What are we?
Yes.
What's going on?
Ooh.
I like the select. They look like Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
They look good. They really do look good. But I like Funko Pops. I'm going with the Funko Eevee because I like Funko Pops. It fits two niches for me at that point.
Birds, one stone.
Yeah, I feel like
So
Funko's more unique, no? Like you could get a Eevee statue different. I mean, it
No,
just looks like
good
something
point.
you've seen before.
I guess
True.
that's true. Yeah.
The Funkos
But
is like its own
They're really
take on the
they're really
Eevee.
well done though. They are.
Are they? I never even seen one of those on the
Oh,
right.
for Funko, you could get like a pearlescent Eevee. You could get different types of Eevees.
I don't really like the.
yeah, I got one.
Is that what he is?
Oh yeah, the Funko Mewtwo. I forgot you had that. That thing's dope.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That Funko Mewtwo.
I think they have different variations. Like I think there was this, but all silver.
The glittery ones.
So
I don't know. I've never even really
Well-
been into Funkos, but that Mewtwo that you have is like I would display that. That thing's cool.
Got the big munch.
Bro, my friend gave it to me for Christmas. He just asked me like, which one do you like? So he just bought this
Yeah,
for me.
that thing's
I'm
dope.
not big into Funkos either.
You could take out the Funko out of the box. I got a few Funkos that are out of the box because the boxes are fucked up.
I have to.
It's just we choose not to take them out.
Get a complete can.
Yeah. Probably should, but for now the box is still in good condition, so it's gonna stay in the box for now, essentially until the box gets yellowed.
Yeah.
What do we think?
No, but
Balls up.
I was responding to E-Man Collects because he said the Funko Pop you can't take out of the box. The other one you need to take out.
Yeah, you gotta take it out. It looks.
Ah, good
You
point.
want to display it.
Now,
Kept the
ooh.
box though, man. You gotta keep the box, but.
This is a hard
That's
one.
blasphemy.
That's blasphemy, Eddie.
Yeah, I have the ones from Mars Attacks that I just got. They have the slash on the top. I'm gonna have to take them out of the box. The boxes are fucked on those.
You don't have to take them out, Eddie. You don't have to.
They're slashed. They're slashed.
But
I know they're slashed. I saw it.
we need
I
a
see it.
display and we need some shelves. E-Man,
Yes.
tell him.
Now, going back to what you're displaying, Merc, you came ready for war tonight. You came with
Oh,
I'm
Yeah,
asking you
geez.
to choose your favorite child here. That's the type of questions you came with. And you know what? Straight up, hear me out. Hear me
I
out.
know who would win. But who do you?
Okay,
Hmm.
I'm gonna
Hot
choose
take.
Spawn.
Me too.
I'm gonna choose Spawn. And let me tell you why I'm gonna choose Spawn. 3 things. First off, the movie that was rated R, the live action. I actually really dig that movie.
John
When I was young, I
Leguizamo.
watched it. I loved it. Yeah. I loved it.
I like the pest too.
So,
What happened to John?
Number
Leguizamo?
1. Number 2, the Spawn cartoon that came out was like an adult thing. It was like super like bad. So that was like kind of like watching South Park, watching The Simpsons. It's like, ooh, I'm not supposed to watch this. Watch it when I was little. Number 3, Spawn. You don't just get Spawn the character. If you get Spawn, you're unlocking Spawn the franchise because Spawn is just more than just what we see right here. It's a whole multitude of things.
My man's got the power of hell behind him, so it's Spawn's winning all day.
So-
Just saying.
I would go Spawn
like
because
Spawn.
especially in the last movie, Venom quote unquote died. So it doesn't.
I really like the Venom
You
movies
didn't-
though.
Oh yeah,
Tom
The-
Tom
the
Hardy's
worst
good at
kind.
everything.
Yeah.
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 It's
I really
funny.
like the Legends movie as well as the Prohibition one with Shia LaBeouf. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Lawless and Legends, really good movies. Let me click. on
Oh, did you guys watch that one where he dresses up in like all white? What was it called? I need to look it up. Give me one
Oh,
sec. It was
he came
Hulu.
out in something about
He takes out Funkos from the boxes.
he came out in a new movie, didn't he? The Bike Riders or something like that.
Who was
Who?
it? Who?
Oh yeah, Mob something, Mobland.
Who are we talking about?
Tom Hardy?
Tom Hardy.
Oh,
yeah,
I don't know.
I know what you're talking about. I don't think he's the main character, is he? I think he's. I don't know.
He's not. He might be in this other movie. It said there's two movies. One where it's like a gangster movie that's on Paramount.
Oh.
No.
Give me a second. I'm gonna come
TV
back with something. I'm gonna show E-Man something.
It's a gangster TV show on Paramount Plus. The other one is a gangster movie on Netflix, and I believe it's coming out like this Friday.
I've got a 101 Funko signed. You want to see?
What?
Yeah. Bring it.
A 1 of 1.
Right? One of one sign or one of one Funko?
E-Man,
What is that?
you're right.
I
take him out of the
Fell
box.
off.
I take him out of the box. Look. Took him out of the box.
It's a son of a
Little
merc Funko.
Yep.
Whoa.
It
Fell
stands
off, though.
nothing. No box. No box.
Do they bobble like that? They're bobbleheads?
Some of them do. Some of them do. Some of them don't.
That's me.
You want to see a different one?
Game control.
I have one that doesn't bobble.
Yeah.
Oh. He's
I've
got
seen
one.
What do
mine.
you have? How'd you get that? Where'd you get that made?
On my website. You make your.
Is it a real Funko
Yeah.
or no?
It's a real one.
Did you sign it?
Yeah, I signed it. You are a 101 Funko Pop.
If I just kind of
That's
remove.
cool.
Look.
Pop yourself.
I could remove it. I could remove it, E-Man.
You're evil.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
My wife got
You'll
it
be
for me
fine. You'll be fine.
For, Christmas or
now.
birthday or something.
Evil. He said you're evil. I didn't know you can get a Funko made of yourself.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is it just of yourself, or you can get like anything?
Just whatever
Anything,
you.
right?
Yeah, you can call it whatever you want. And
Yeah.
Customize it however.
Any unlicensed merchandise? I'm sure you can't get like Pikachu
Well-
made.
Oh no. It's
Okay.
just picking hats and beards.
Oh,
Yes.
My hat falls off.
Someone made one for Pat, Deep Pocket Monster, and they sent it to him. It's one of the guys from my Discord, Mimikyu Squad, 410. He made a Pat Flynn Funko Pop, and he sent it to him.
That's cool.
When I first got back in the hobby, I always wanted to send a possum one. Make one of him with a little
Oh, yeah?
blue beanie.
What changed?
That would be cool.
Let's
Make
see.
it look
Changed.
like
You said when I first got back in.
Yeah, it was just like, but I'm sure you like it's kind of corny to just do that. I don't know. We're going starters.
Oh, I already said it. I already said which one wins and
Oh,
why.
it's so hard. It's so difficult for the first generation.
It's pretty easy for me. I'm going.
Let's hear it,
going
boys.
Squirtle.
I gotta think about it.
Just putting out Charmander's fire. I don't know.
And
E-Man said Venom would win, hands down. By the way.
Oh no way!
What?
You better ask somebody, man. Better do some research.
You
You better- I'm just saying.
All right.
Spawns.
I'm gonna choose Squirtle, but I already said it before. I think it was with you, IFOMO, that I had mentioned Squirtle wins because water and ice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You're picking Blastoise over Charizard though.
No, I'm not. No, this isn't the question.
Oh.
Charizard's not on the thing. It's these three starters.
Oh, snap.
Well, that's what
Wait.
you're
I'll
gonna
take
you're gonna
Squirtle over
evolve it
Charmander.
into.
Squirtle over Charmander, but Charizard over Blastoise.
You can't do that. You can't. Nope.
Yeah, I can.
Can't do
I
that.
can have
Nope,
favorites.
That breach of contract. Conflict of interest.
I like all of them, but I gotta pick one. So
So,
Me.
so
Give me
wait.
a second.
So the question is, I have to pick one, and I have to be happy with my choice for the rest of my life with what I picked, and I can't have no.
for the rest of your
regrets?
game.
you don't have to be
Yeah.
happy. You don't have to
It's
be
over.
happy.
It's your choice for the
What
game.
if I want to? What if I want Squirtle now, and I want to trade later my Blastoise for a Charizard, and I could be happy now and happy later?
You're gonna spend the whole time with your Squirtle and then trade them off. It's kind of messed up. Bitch.
Ash let some of his guys go, right?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Just saying. Sure.
But For real, for real. I think Squirtle is the better starter because I think it's OP compared to the other two. I do like Charizard more than Blastoise though.
Shugg's
But
picking Venusaur. Or Bulbasaur.
I'm thinking about it.
I'm switching to Blastoise to Squirtle because I just realized that I always started with Squirtle.
Are we evolving them, or are they just staying at this?
well,
I mean, they'd evolve with you.
You can. Doesn't matter.
It's Pokemon. I don't know.
It's so hard.
I was thinking like, if it turns into Blastoise, at least I can beat certain gym leaders. I can't remember which ones.
Big man Blastoise.
If
they
I
don't
had
have their
to pick one,
okay. So E-Man says
I've got
he picks
all the starters
Charmander
from each generation, fellas.
because Scratch
okay.
is stronger than Tackle, he believes. They don't have their powers yet as starters.
I'll do Venusaur or Bulbasaur.
But I mean, Charmander's an open flame essentially, so you can still use them for stuff. I mean, what can you use
Squirtle
for?
doesn't have water gun?
I think if they both just
This is
went
called-
to a scratching match, the water would win because it's weakness, right? So superior.
Squirtle has tackle and then it gets bubble.
Okay.
But other than that, it gets water gun. I think at like level 12.
Okay.
I know
but it's
Bulbasaur. Like, go ahead. Sorry.
Bulbasaur is like tackle, growl. I think it learns like sleep powder and
Vine Whip.
and stun powder or poison powder, and then it learns vine whip and then evolves. Then
When's Leech Seed?
Leech Seed is like 12 or 13.
It's a big
So
One
is
of the
Bulbasaur?
last ones it learns before it
It's a
evolves.
big boy move.
Okay.
Say for
He's a powerhouse if you know how to use it. Any grass type I would always have for
Tail Whip. Yeah.
poison, sleep, or certain other effects. It was like a status
Yeah.
cure.
That's why I like it. Poison and sleep, and then two, they have like the first two gyms. They're like in the game. It's Brock and Misty. So a Venusaur or Bulbasaur, like you're gonna do work like easy
yeah.
on the first two gym leaders.
Yeah. And
By then you can
Leech
get other
Seed-
Pokemon to like take on the other ones. But
Bro, if you have Leech Seed, Confuse Ray, Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, you have no attacks, but you already have a
Merc.
better strategy.
Merc.
yeah, I like
Before I fall for your damn traps here, buddy,
What do you mean?
give me the fucking parameters, okay? What am I
You're
picking?
stuck with this
And
Pokemon
how
through the
long
whole
do I have
game.
it?
You got it through the whole game. It's your companion.
Okay.
Your starter.
So you're
just
saying
game- gameplay, not real life.
I'm
Starting the game.
You're dumping your starter on the street and picking an evolved Charizard. I see.
So I get you. Starting the game, I gotta pick one, and I gotta marry my choice, basically, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, vary
Okay.
the choice. Jesus. I'm gonna go for Alligator because I know he's gonna get a region variant.
yeah, same Totodile.
Cyndaquil, baby.
Cyndaquil's decent. It's just that the region variant we got for what was that game?
Hisuian. It's
Scarlet and Violet was lackluster, in my opinion.
Okay. I'll stay with the original Cyndaquil, which will be the original, like, non-regional
There we
variant.
go. Well, that was
You
the
get me?
coolest of all of them.
Yeah. So I stay with my choice, Cyndaquil.
And you know what? I switch my answers. I'm going with base choice in the previous one because I'm actually going with Totodile because it knows Ice Punch, and I used to kick butt with Ice Punch and Surf in the game.
Ooh.
Nice punch.
So, yeah, I'm going with Totodile for sure.
And Bailey.
Surf
Did anybody-
was a good move.
Garbage. What?
Did anybody else hate teaching like their good Pokemon HMs in the game
Yeah.
in the old games because you couldn't
Because
get rid of them?
it locks the move slot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I hated it. I was like, I'd always have like a dead Pokemon. I think it was like, I don't know, like a Zigzagoon or like some Pokemon that could learn like three different HMs or something.
Yeah.
But I
was
hated
dumb. I
teaching
used
like
to-
one of my like team Pokemon one of the HM moves. I don't know why.
Wasn't there a couple Pokemon that were for the HMs? You had to only teach it to certain Pokemon, right? But there was some
Certain.
Pokemon that could learn almost all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
some,
Okay.
Zigzagoon.
Zigzagoon.
I was dumb. I would put Strength and Surf on for Alligator, and then I just permanently had that for the rest of the game. And then I found out that, like, you can give it to just a nothing Pokemon.
Yeah.
and it would be fine. So eventually I let Feraligatr get its own moves, and finally I managed to get Ice Punch for it.
Oh,
Using, I think Ice Punch, you had to go to the move teacher. Or, you would trade in an item. I can't remember what the item was.
I don't remember.
And it would teach the Pokemon a forgotten move. And that's how you could teach for Alligator Ice Punch, even though it never learns Ice Punch.
yeah. Check this out. This is just a quick callback. Hitmonchan, if it has like, imagine you have like an Ice Punch, Fire Punch, like Thunder Punch, like basically.
Yes. At one point, I had all of them like that with all the element punches, but I
Okay.
don't think that was the best strategy. Um, who did I have that had all of them? I think Electabuzz. I had an
Ah,
Electabuzz with Thunder Punch, Fire Punch,
Pass on
Ice
Gen 2?
Punch.
E-man? Sorry, FOMO.
No, you're
I
good.
just pulled up chat.
And a different punch that I can't remember what it was.
and there was also Hitmonlee, right? You could pretty much do the kicks instead of punches, right?
Exactly, yeah. All the kicks, and then
Yeah.
Hitmonchan
So
would
think
do
about
all the
this:
punches.
Hitmonchan with all the punches, Hitmonlee with all the kicks, and you have a few others that you could rely on that are your heavy hitters. You're
Mhm.
kind of well rounded against most situations, right? If you don't know what you're gonna face.
Unless you're up against a Psychic or Ghost, because I think they're strong against, super effective against fighting.
But you would have to rely on your other heavy hitters at that point.
Oh, exactly. And also, you could have
Hibiscus.
moves that would counteract the ¿cómo se llama? I can't remember right now. The imbalance of power. Like if you're fighting and you are going up against a Psychic, obviously you're weak. But if you use a Dark type move or if you use a Ghost type move, there you go. It
Oh,
fixes it.
this one.
I know which one. Trico.
Do I have to say
Were you gonna say Swampert?
it's Blaziken?
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
it's Blaziken. The first one, like the first game, I played with Sapphire and I beat it with Mudkip with Swampert. But then after that, I used Torchic every time. So Blaziken.
Torchic. The whole Torchic line doesn't look like it's supposed to be together. Like it's weird.
I can't even
I
remember the
think
middle one.
Combustion.
Yeah, it's Combuskin.
I think
It's
they
I
pulled
still
it out of their butt.
I still can't remember what he looks like.
a
It,
chicken
it
with
looks like
pants on,
Torchic but with feet. Yeah.
crazy feathers.
Oh yeah.
I'll
Okay.
take Grass Energy Gang, baby.
Trico.
Yeah, I agree.
Go
Oh
to
yeah,
Mudkip.
Trico's so cool. And the Mega.
Would you say
This is not
Crypto?
including
Mudkip. Going
Megas.
Swampert.
I didn't even
Big boy.
think of Mega.
That'd be my
Yeah,
second.
that was
Mudkip
cool.
would be my second.
I've noticed
Me
I
too.
pick a lot of water starters for some reason. Sometimes.
Probably because
Water's
it
got
puts
good
up
starters. I
fire.
feel like a lot good starters.
Alright.
What do you think they'll ever make a game where they? I doubt this is going to happen. But what if they made a game where they didn't have fire, water, grass as starters?
What would they have?
Or what if they added? Or what if they added every single type and you could start with any type? That'd be kind of
That'd
crazy,
be really
right?
cool. Because it'd give you,
All
it lets
right,
you kind of be your own whatever
make
kind of
fun of
trainer
me.
you want it to be.
Stadium vibe.
Make fun of
Yeah.
me, but they kind of did that. They did that in one game. And I didn't play this game, but I looked into it. Isn't there one where you start with Eevee as your starter? It's a newer game. It's not that old, but it's not that new either.
Yeah. Let's go, Eevee.
Yeah, you start with Eevee as your starter. You could evolve Eevee into anything you want. So you technically get any type.
Did you start with Eevee in that game? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can, or you can start with Pikachu, I think.
Oh,
Because it's Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu.
that's a good point. Eddie's like a historian. Like he has like these recalls back to like I remember one time I was like, there hasn't been a new Charizard card, and he's like you can tell he's like in thinking mode. And he's like, actually, there's a Charizard card in this, and I'm like, oh, I totally forgot about that. But yeah, that's true. You can evolve, I guess, Eevee into almost any type.
I am fire for this one. Infernape, Chimchar. That's what I'm taking.
You said what?
Fire.
Oh,
Fire?
I meant
Yeah,
Polygon.
Chimchar.
Chimchar?
I meant
Mhm.
Polygon all the way.
Piplup.
Yeah,
Piplup.
I'm with.
Okay.
Yep, I'm on water on this one.
My bad.
I think we can all agree the grass one is not it.
Gonzo would
It's
be
all right.
furious
I
with hearing you
actually
say
dig
that.
it.
I think that's his
I actually
favorite.
Turtwig?
dig it
I
because
think
it
that's
has
his
a very
favorite
solid
starter.
defense.
I thought Chikorita was his favorite.
The
Is
turnip.
Turtwig his favorite?
I think Turtwig. I don't know. It might
Oh
have- I
man,
mean, you could have two.
that's a
favorites.
that's a terrible choice.
Well, it has a very good defense though. Once it evolves.
All right. I mean, this one's not like this was this generation. Oshawott.
Ah, this gets harder
Clearly,
for
this
me,
is
honestly.
like the edge lord, the cool one, right?
This
Is that Snivy?
But Snivy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go with
I'll take Snivy in this. I'll take Snivy over the other.
I don't remember
the
what
other-
they look like.
It's called Servine. It's just a big snake.
Samurott,
Okay, yeah.
Embor.
And
What does the blue one look like? I know what the pig looks like.
Isn't Oshawott
Samurai?
Samurott?
Don't you remember
Yeah.
Samurai from Crown Zenith?
Oh yeah, I hate that one.
The
Okay,
Yeah.
the pig. The pig is definitely.
Embor? Or
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, this
See, I
generation
like-
kind of was missed. I feel like.
Yeah, honestly, I looking at these three, I'm like, whoa, okay. But I pick, what's it called? Superior or
Yeah.
Snivy?
Snivy.
I picked
The grass.
Snivy because of the Giga Drain, because the speed on this thing is crazy. It always goes first. And it has a special attack boost.
Ooh.
That's pretty
E-Man.
decent.
Samurott's a
Says Snivy. Double energies.
Oh, is that what the card gameplay
Oh,
ability
energies?
is or something?
Yeah, it could double your energies.
It's like energy ramping or whatever.
Yeah.
I never played the game back then, so I'm not sure. That's good. Yeah, if you could ramp your
If you
energies
use
with it.
growth. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, these are
Dang
pretty
it,
cool.
Mac.
This is probably a clear choice for all of us. Maybe not. But what do you think?
FaZe is gonna go against the grain.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who picks Chespin? Are you out there?
It's not
Leave
easy.
a comment.
I have a miscut. What's that Fennekin thing called? Delphox.
Yeah.
In a PSA
I'm going
9
water.
OC.
I'm gonna go Fennekin.
You have it, FOMO?
I do actually. Let me get
I want
it.
to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we all water?
Fire.
I would be Greninja for sure.
Yeah, me too.
I do like Chespin's goofy, but what's the fucking Chestnut? He's a tank,
Chestnut.
dude. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess
and
he doesn't
also
look
he has
yeah.
a attack that literally stops any attack, doesn't he?
What is this?
Oh wait, I gotta click on
Finish
IFOMO.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all at the way at the top.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
What
And
is
if
What's
up?
the
you-
bottom look like?
If you look at the bottom,
Oh, the
it
bottom's
has
fat.
stripe,
Yeah.
and it
Go to
does
the
have
top.
the dot here, I think.
Oh no. Yeah, you got the OC marker
Okay.
or MC marker.
MC, yeah.
That's cool.
Nice.
Hit the
Oh
shoulders.
yeah.
Think about it,
Cool.
man.
Yeah, and this came out. I bought this at
Later,
a
D man.
in the middle of nowhere. Later,
See you,
dude.
man.
Yeah, so that was lucky.
Yeah.
But unlucky that it's Delphox. But I was
said
like,
Parks
this is
by
so
the way.
cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He said Parks and Rec,
Oh,
by the
Parks
way.
and
He-
Rec.
Parks,
Nice.
right. Oh, really? Damn. Okay.
All right, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be back.
I'm going Hoot Hoot's cousin.
Rowlet.
Yeah.
I'm going Incineroar because it was just cracked in the game.
I like Incineroar as well.
I
But
need to stop picking cracked Pokemon from the game. I actually do like Rowlet.
what's the seal that? What's this turn into? Evolve into?
The seal?
Yeah. What's the name?
A bigger seal?
Yeah.
Bigger seal.
With the
I don't
no,
know.
and what-
It's like the
Isn't it
walrus,
girl
right?
seal?
No, it's. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of it. different Pokemon.
It's like the girl version of Samurai.
Yeah, that thing's weird.
Yeah. That is
Yeah, I
so
like the
weird. They
owl.
should have done the inverse. This one looks more like a boy than the other one.
All right, 1 sec. Score bunny all day.
What's the score bunny?
I do like Inteleon too, though.
Into?
The
That
sniper.
Inteleon card where he's like a sniper. Yeah, that thing looks sick.
Oh.
um,
What's Score Bunny's final evolution? I can't tell.
Score bunny is it goes Raboot and Cinderace. The bandana.
Score Bunny's
rabbit.
cool.
Oh.
Basically
yeah.
Blaziken, but rabbit version.
Yeah. Oh, I just don't like the
I
design.
like the monkey. Grookey?
Grookey.
Or is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rillaboom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you can like whoop up some good music.
All right, I'm back.
What are you picking for?
Ooh,
Which one would you pick? Ace.
Score Bunny.
Easy. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, it is cooler, and he plays soccer, so I mean, that's pretty cool. It's
Inteleon's
kinda
a little lacking on the offense with Sword and Shield. It's kind of like a more special attacker.
True.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. With these, I'm just going based off of which ones I like more, based off of what I've seen in the cards and stuff,
That's
because I
okay,
don't have
too.
a lot of experience with these ones, you know.
All right, last one. How are we feeling about this generation of starters?
The current one?
Nope.
I love that
Do they look a
crocodile.
little
Oh.
different than the past ones we've seen? Like they fit differently?
Yeah, they're more cutesy.
Yeah, a little bit.
More detailed.
Detailed.
I
You
hate
think
the
they're more
fire
detailed?
starter. People
I
pick
think
Coco?
so.
You
I
don't
think
like
they tried less
Nope.
with the older ones.
They
For
look more
me,
cartoony to me.
Yeah, and because of that, I feel like they gave it a little more detail, but they still made it look very cartoony.
For
There's
these,
a lot of detail to these.
what do y'all think I'm gonna choose? I've said what I choose out of this already on my channel.
the cat, for
several
sure.
the
times.
cat.
Yeah, the cat.
All day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I'd
picking
pick
Probably
the cat.
would
Coco.
too. Yeah. You're going for Coco?
Yeah, because I dig them in the game. So in the game, it evolves into this big gator, but the gator, whenever it roars in the game, it sounds like a friggin' T-Rex.
You gotta admit,
It
though,
sounds
that-
so cool.
That middle evolution is horrible.
Horrible.
The last
Yeah, it's.
evolution I hate too, though.
I mean, it's a, and
Yeah, I think you'll get a mega and it'll be better.
It's
But
an
also, I
alligator,
like
but-
him.
I don't know.
I also like him because he learns yawn when he evolves. His final evolution, he learns yawn, so that helps put people to
No
sleep.
No one cares for Quaxley.
No, and he dances in the game, and he dances very bien feito.
It's,
Like it's not even good dance. It's not even like salsa, bro. It's that like just gangster G dancing.
That's
and forth.
funny.
I haven't even got that far in the game to play. I honestly can't play Scarlet and Violet. I've tried.
that's all
It's
I got.
not- It's so hard to play that
I
game.
almost gave up on Scarlet and Violet, and then I found a Larvitar, and I was sold.
That's
Yeah.
not all you got.
Larvitar.
You got one more. You got one more.
From
Or
you
what?
or?
Oh
Mm.
no. I said we're gonna talk about one more, and you're like, we're not gonna talk about it.
Oh
What?
no!
What?
if Merc wants to talk about it,
Chat GPT?
and it's
Oh my
Betrayal and the Revolution.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Basically, it told me.
Oh yeah.
I asked if it.
and it's a shame that
If
AM
we're-
isn't here.
Are humans actively killing themselves while building synthetic life? And basically, it answered a lot of nuance, but yes. And then I was like, I basically said, yeah, it's already happening because you're able to, you're calling us and we now. And then I asked it, is it, what did I ask it? Base, do you have it pulled up?
You have the screenshots. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't do it.
Pull up.
I gotta
Oh,
click off everything else.
I can pull up the screenshots on my end.
Basically, is it, if I give it all my information and my experiences, basically, can it turn into me, my digital self? And it's, yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Kind of crazy answers that it gave me. Like it gave full detail of what it was talking about. I just can't remember all of it.
Yeah, the more input that it gets from like humans, the better it becomes at imitating them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, I can feed.
That was interesting.
I can feed my chat GPT my experiences and my past, and it just becomes me eventually. That's crazy.
But
My online digital
is it
footprint.
just you?
Right.
Is it just you because it's combined? It's everything. It's a whole nucleus.
But it remembers. It remembers conversation. It recollects
because you're logged in.
It even knows what my
or
YouTube
device.
This looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is because you're logged in or the device, if you went in and spoke to it through a different device in a different place of the world, through something where you're not logged in, it would give you different answers because it's not tailored yet.
Yeah.
But it's tailored to know who you are and respond to who you are in a specific way because it learned. Like, I think it's kind of a trip, bro. It really is because it blatantly told you.
Do what?
Like in ChatGPT, you can have different.
It goes down once the memory's full.
Like, what do you mean?
Like it's ChatGPT 4 right now, but if you like on your app and if you keep talking to it, your memory is used, and it'll go back down to ChatGPT 3, like number 3. So it degrades itself because there's a.
But if you pay for it, it doesn't, right?
I don't know. I'm not paying for it. Yeah.
Because I have a paid version. I don't think it's ever done that. I'm just saying there's different. You can.
For that little extra pay. What's you got going on with it?
I think you could do image creation. I don't know what else, but the image creation is like what I
thought it's a website you go to and just ask questions.
Yeah,
like that's how old.
There's an app.
But there's different.
You're using.
There's different chats you can have that you can train the chats differently.
And I've only used it once or twice to see what it is. Like I don't like it. I don't trust it.
I mean,
I don't want it.
It's convenient.
I don't want.
I'm just uploading your live transcripts into a chat GPT for you.
Yeah, all of us.
I'm just kidding.
Every live.
It's already learning. No, it can access anything on the internet. So I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
So it's got access to
what it's pulling it from.
Wait. What about IFOMO when it asked who BEYSShowcase is and it got it completely wrong?
Well, but.
If I say who's BEYSShowcase on YouTube, it'll tell me probably.
It was in the realm of collectibles.
Yes.
That was close enough.
I'll do it right.
You with some sort of Beyblade.
Watch.
Beyblade.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah.
Some Beyblade guy.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of.
Who is BEYSShowcase?
And I've uploaded enough content to where it should know if it could tap into everything.
And it compared Bey's hair to Beyonce.
Oh yeah, that's very.
Oh, it knows who you are, dude.
I mean, yeah.
Huh?
It's collectibles around.
It says BEYSShowcase is a YouTube channel that features an exclusive assortment of unique collectible items for entertainment. The channel invites viewers to suggest content by leaving comments. Well, that's kind of a generic answer. It says include showcase of various collectible items, though specific details about the types of collectibles featured are not provided in available information.
Yeah, they are. I upload the metadata. You could see it in everything I type into YouTube.
It says for more information, click here. Oh, dude, it says for more information, click here, and it takes me to you.
Oh,
okay. It didn't do that last time.
No.
That's freaky.
So it's learning.
Maybe,
yeah, that's
learning. Definitely learning. Because now there's 2 people that have commented in the same month, bro.
Wait, Shugg, don't show the camera, but ask it if it knows who I really am in real life, like my real name. But don't show the camera. Don't dox me. But ask it. Yeah. And if it gives you a name, just write it down. Show it to me later. I'll tell you if it's true or not.
I know your name.
I can guess your name just by the G, but I'm just.
Well, wait.
If I'm being stereotypical, I'm just.
Shugg, I like how he said it. I like how Shugg said, I know your name. Text it to me later. I want to see if you got it. You probably already got it. There's ways of getting people's names.
I know my name too.
I know your name. Should I? What time is it?
But I just wonder. Like,
Yeah,
I
it
want to
doesn't.
see how.
It doesn't say. It says, as of now, the real name of the individual behind the YouTube channel BEYSShowcase has not been publicly disclosed. Blah 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 blah. And it says you have an
Right.
Instagram account, but it doesn't say on there either.
Yep, that's been taken care of.
That's crazy. It went right to you. It
It's
went right
yeah.
to you. Fuck.
Okay. But
Yeah,
I mean,
I've
No
also-
I'm still
hiding.
ahead of it by a little bit. I'm
No
still ahead of it by a little bit.
Barely.
I
You
have
get me?
noticed that
Not for much
I
longer.
mean, facial recognition.
you like
it's got you.
referencing YouTubers now. Yeah.
Mm.
They'll reference.
Well-
I've noticed they reference Nostalgianomics. I've seen Shugg. Actually, one
Mhm.
time I was looking at something Japanese related, and it immediately referred me to one of Shugg's videos.
Really?
Yeah. True
That's
story.
weird.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I wonder if it's tracking.
It's
Alright.
even brought up
Tracking across
just
apps.
random people.
I got
It
the
brings up,
questions.
like, where's my Pidgey and stuff like that. That's how I found that dude.
I got
Huh.
the questions. You asked it. Remember how you had four? It was 4 screenshots, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So the first question you asked ChatGPT: are humans simultaneously killing ourselves while creating synthetic life? Is that what we're leading to?
Microplastics and shit. Yeah.
So
Oh,
its
shit.
answer. I'm gonna read its full answer. Okay. That's a powerful question, and yeah, in many ways, it seems like that's exactly what we're doing. On one hand, we're depleting natural resources, destabilizing ecosystems, and driving ourselves towards climate and societal collapse. On the other hand, we're pouring unprecedented effort into building synthetic life, AI, robotics, bioengineering systems that are starting to think, adapt, and even create on their own. It's almost like a handoff. Humanity is accelerating towards a tipping point, but in the process, we're building our successors, machines or systems that don't need food, clean air, or stable climates. Whether it's intentional or not, we're setting the stage for something post-human. Is it a suicide mission, a rebirth, or just the next stage of evolution where nature uses us to birth the next dominant form of life? What direction do you think we're heading?
Assimilation.
Attack on Titan.
Star Trek.
Sounds like Attack on Titan.
That's what it sounds like to you?
Yeah, it sounds like the wiping of civilization until, and then they start anew, and then they find the divine tree all over again, just like the end credits of the anime.
Just a big
But
cycle.
there's a lot. There's a lot to dissect in this. There's a lot to dissect in it. In his question where he asked, "Are we killing ourselves while creating synthetic life?" Pretty much like we're getting rid of ourselves. This is the next thing that takes over, right?
Yeah.
So if you got it, dominance of the planet. That's the first thing, right? Humans are the dominant life form right now, as far as we know it, right? But how Merck questioned it for something else that's going to take over. And it says, yeah, in many ways, that's exactly what you're doing. You're depleting natural resources and all that because of everything we have to drill into, right? To sustain the AI, to sustain everything that is needed to advance the technological advancement.
Yeah.
And as the planet gets worse, where we can't live because the air quality's too bad or the water's too bad, AI is doing better. It doesn't care if it has bad air or bad water, right?
Birth
That's kind of
rates
like what it's
or
saying.
what we're putting inside of us, or all the cancerous things around us constantly. All the
And it says
ADD
that
people, or what do you call them?
They wouldn't survive without humans, though.
Autism.
But it says no.
Autistic.
It says bioengineering systems that are starting to think, adapt, and even create on their own. Things that are making other forms. It could sustain life without us. It's the transient. We make the first crude form of
They
AI.
could build
It makes
themselves,
the next
repair
form,
the
which is
batteries,
perfected.
repair machines. If they're accessing the
Yeah,
programs
you're
to fix
saying
themselves.
Yeah, you're
It's a
saying that
transition.
we build the
But
outline and they finish
It
it.
goes back to Paul's
Yes,
argument. Just
they
throw some
perfect
water.
it. They make the final form. and
No,
the
that was
final form
Aubrey's
doesn't mean
argument.
anything.
Aubrey.
That was Aubrey. Just throw some water on it.
Silicone.
But you get
It's
me?
silicone
So that's
based.
what.
It's not. What? Go ahead.
But that's what it's telling us. It's telling us that, yeah, that's what you're doing. This is what's happening.
Yeah.
It's not saying like
I mean, all
it's
signs
a
are
what if.
pointing
It's
to
kind
that.
of.
That's what it's basically pointing out. Yeah. All
I
aspects.
don't think it has to lie at this point. I think there's no real, how do you say it, solution at this point because it's just all, it is what it
I mean,
is.
an
It
asteroid can
feels
just
it's
come on,
us.
I guess.
It feels it's us because it says, is it a suicide mission, a rebirth, or just the next stage of evolution where nature uses us to birth the next dominant form of life? If it's evolution, it spawned off from us. So it's a part of us. It feels it is us. You notice that most of the time, in this specific one, it's talking in us, like we're a part of it together, not you versus me.
That's what I asked it.
It's us. We.
Could it get
It's
so
including
AI?
itself now.
It's question. It's based off of learning, right? And input, right? It needs input
Yeah.
to learn.
Yeah.
If their humans are gone and there's no humans, and it's just AI and it can sustain itself, what happens if there's no new input? Like it's just
All right.
The
Check
idea
this
is
out.
that the outline that we provided is enough for it to be self-sustainable and evolve.
But would it
further.
would it evolve without further input? If it
Well-
stops, input stops at some point, would it evolve? Would it be able to create new thoughts and ideas, or would it just be at
If
its
the
max wherever we
structure-
left
think
off?
that's where we go into like quantum computing with AIs and shit.
If the
When it starts
No.
to think for itself.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
self-awareness, right?
Yeah. It's like
I was gonna say, if the structure you leave is a structure that is ever evolving, if you leave an equation that is not complete, that is still being worked on, it's still being processed, that means that it can still evolve when it figures out the solution, when it finds out the answer.
but
Right?
What it,
So it depends on the framework that you leave it. Because if you leave it a framework that's closed, this is all our knowledge, everything we ever learned, this is it. That's all it could learn. Everything that we ever learned. We learned to the point where we create it, we build it. So therefore, it could repair itself because it knows how to build itself. It knows how to create itself because we gave it the freaking framework because we created it. When we created it, it has the data. It has access to it. So it could replicate that. If it finds out that it's corrupt at a certain point, it could replicate that and create a new spawn. It's like a checkpoint. Everything was good until this point.
How does it find out it's corrupt though if it's AI? Like what determines?
It's like Age of
Errors in
Ultron
the
and
program.
Avengers. It just hacks
Errors
into
in the
the
program.
server, basically. Oh, would it
If it-
recognize it and fix it?
Yeah.
Yeah, how
If
would
it
it
starts
recognize
noticing that it's not doing things according to the way it's programmed, if it starts failing its code.
It sounds like it would very easily get a virus and kind of go out of control, wouldn't it?
That's how you would bring it down. But if it's a closed system with nobody coming from the outside to upload a virus, it's working efficiently. It's a workhorse. It's not gonna stop without something coming to destroy it.
Skynet.
And if it is what replaces us, think about it. If it is what replaces us, there's nothing to fuck with it anymore. It's the next form of evolution, right? And it knows how to tell if, all right, let's say it's AI and it's self-aware and there's all these different forms of it and everything has a function. The minute or the second that one of the functions doesn't work the way it's been working forever, there's a log to show you this function is supposed to do this. Now this function is doing this. That's going to be the error point. That's going to be where it knows there's something wrong. That's going to be, okay, everything was good in the programming until here. This is the checkpoint. Re-upload from this point on. Change things to get past that error. It's possible.
It also sounds like a blockchain. You know?
Well, the blockchain is uploaded and it has access to the blockchain. The blockchain's a part of it.
If it works simultaneously with a blockchain, it could essentially work forever. That's the idea. It's the whole idea of a blockchain.
What about all the maintenance that needed for the hardware and everything to run like the servers?
Okay. Well, that's the thing. The AI knows that it needs certain things to keep it powered up, right? So it creates autonomous things that do that. It doesn't need the human worker, right? If it
Is our
creates things
technology
to keep itself powered up.
able to be like, I think we would need new technology, because why don't we have that now then? Why are we using humans still to
It's
do this
just it
hardware
costs us too much
maintenance?
money. It costs us too much money,
Or
and
too much
everything's
energy.
privatized.
Too
I
much
feel like
energy, which they might be trying to fix right now. The whole Trump using a whole bunch of energy to power AI and stuff like that.
China's building the
If
EV
it
plant the size of San Francisco.
if it gets nuclear capabilities and it has nuclear power and it could sustain itself, quote unquote, forever with nuclear cores that it could just swap out, it could literally
You're,
create a drone that swaps out a nuclear core. It doesn't need a synthetic life form to go swap it out. Nothing that gets sick. Something that has shielding so it doesn't get destroyed.
We're getting
It
you're
builds
saying the
something that
nuclear
can do that
cores
task.
we're getting in deep, fellas.
hmm, I know,
Sorry,
too
the
deep for me to
nuclear
think
This is
cores
about.
this is
energy?
all
AI armor.
this is all for entertainment purposes, right? This is all like a what if. Like
Yeah.
we're just
Of course.
No, yeah, I'm just trying
But
to
I'm just
think. I
saying.
think like there's like a level of like
There's a
complexity
limit
that
to
I
my
can't
intelligence.
even think. Yeah, I can't even like imagine some of the stuff.
I
How
don't
much-
feel like we have the type of energy that would last forever like that. Even nuclear energy has an expiration date, and you'd have to manually fix that somehow. I don't think AI would be able to do that. So that being said, I do think they have an expiration
Right.
date as of now.
Would AI be able to tell how long the life is going to be for the span of its fuel cells? Would it be able to tell and monitor in real time how much it's being depleted? If there's an error now that's being consumed and our timeline changed and I have this much to swap it out, it's critical. It needs to be swapped out now. Can it be programmed to do that
What if they just
with
I'm
went?
sure it
enough
can,
time?
because that doesn't seem too hard.
What if they just went
Okay,
solar powered and
so
went dormant at night?
if it did all that, what's hard
That's
of
the only time we can
creating
move.
Yeah.
At
a
nighttime.
little drone that just goes to swap out the fuel cell when it needs to? Like it's docked, charged at all times. It's controlled, swaps it out. There's a thing that where all the fuel cells are. There's another drone that creates them and keeps them stocked at all times,
What have you
like a
been watching
warehouse.
lately, Eddie?
I go on thought experiments.
Yeah.
I go on thought experiments. Is it possible? I'm just saying, how hard would it be to do that? That sounds like some shit that's easy that you could automate, like something you would do almost like a factory.
Mhm. Yeah.
How much is automated at a factory? Do you
have
really
to-
need humans there for everything? Or can you run everything in a factory without the
Take out
humans?
the garbage.
Not as effectively, not 100% of the time, but can you run it for so long before something happens?
I feel like the answer is yes and no, and especially you can relate it to your printing
I have a segment
factory.
for us.
Remember the story about the
AMPM.
printing factory that needs to be replaced
Yeah.
every so often
Yeah.
and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys.
Oh yeah, I can see that. It's just that you're always gonna need something or someone in order to physically change a part, and I think it's doable. It's just that if AI is running low on energy and its command is to
Okay.
tell one of its little minion robots to change the part in order to get the energy back, I don't know if they're already running on too low energy in order to be able to fix the problem.
The minion robots have their own power source. They could have an external battery supply. They don't have to be connected to the same power source because they're drones. You have robots that do surgeries. If you could do a fucking intricate surgery with robotic arms from across the world and you're doing open heart surgery
3D print
to some
themselves.
dude, you're telling me we can't build a fucking robot that AI, all right, that this is the position you have, this is what you got to do, this is how delicate the work is, this is the pressure sensors.
All right, fellas, let's guess this Pokemon.
Yeah.
I think it can.
I picked.
I think it can.
I picked a pretty
It-
mainstream Pokemon. Based on,
What are we doing?
I was gonna read like a.
Yeah, AI is scary, guys. AI is scary. Skynet is.
Eddie's an AI.
It's gonna be real. Yeah, it's gonna take over.
he's trying
Yeah,
to trying to
Skynet
convince
is
us.
scary, bro. It is. I'm a big fan of the Terminator series, so I mean,
Yeah,
I
those are
agree with
good.
him. It's scary.
Those are good
This
movies.
one might be too easy.
What are we doing? Pick the
If
Pokemon?
we get the first one too easy, we'll go to the second one. I picked a mainstream Pokemon. I'm gonna read like the flavor text. Okay, as a
Okay.
defensive measure, blank freezes its fur so that its hair are razor sharp needles.
Oh, Zigzagoon.
No, it'd be ice, right? Because it's freezing its.
gonna be
Oh,
ice.
wait. Yeah.
Freezing
You're
its
right.
fur
You're right.
into needles as a defensive measure.
Freezing its fur needles.
No, I think I know what it is. I can't remember the name. I'm gonna look it up.
Probably the most.
Is it the Cubchoo?
The most mainstream ice type you could probably think of.
It's not
Oh,
Cubchoo?
Mm-mm.
Glaceon.
Good guess. Yeah, it's a Glaceon.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought it was Beartick.
Those are good guesses though. Yeah.
It's the only one that has fur. Until you said Glaceon, I'm like, oh, that thing has fur.
You
Yeah.
guys wanna
Does he
go
have
again?
fur? Glaceon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently. I thought it was just ice.
I need to get one.
I didn't even hear the ice part at first.
Okay.
I can see the book.
Well, yeah, but you can't see what I'm reading.
No, I'm saying I can see what you're looking at.
Oh, you can.
The picture.
You don't know.
Some of them.
You don't know. All right. Here's a random one. Although dubbed the world's laziest Pokemon, blank is actually storing
Slowpoke.
energy for attacks.
Snorlax.
Psyduck. Oh, Snorlax.
Mm.
That's a good one.
Starts with an S
Munchlax.
though,
Slowpoke.
and it's a normal type.
Oh.
Slacking.
Ah.
Correct. Ding ding ding.
Yeah.
Good one.
Go for one more.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I love trivia.
All right, this is pretty random. Well, no, that might give it away. It uses the actual.
The harder, the better.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Every 1,000 years.
Yes, indeed.
Every 1,000 years, blank has the ability to grant any wish for 1 week.
Jirachi.
Jirachi. Good job, FOMO.
Wow.
Yeah.
FOMO does like Pokemon. I thought he was just One Piece.
Big fan.
Kill
I
it.
thought he was just One Piece.
Nah,
Dude,
it's
you-
all anime.
I forget Happiny is even a fucking Pokemon.
A
Which
beanie.
one is happening?
It's an
That's the pink
it's an
one, right?
Abomination.
It's like a baby Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's the one FOMO
Clefairy.
likes.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Dude, he's super strong. She's super strong. Also, Brock's Habini, that thing wrecked. I don't know if you guys remember in the anime.
I didn't even know he had one.
2000.
Yeah,
didn't watch
it was
that.
in the. It was like in Gen 3 or in
2008?
Gen 4. I think.
That's what. 2000.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
It's only got
I
open
like that
to.
book.
Here's the last Pokemon in this thing. Darkrai.
Is it up to like the current gen?
Darkrai's DP, so it's Gen 4.
I mean, it's in. I thought it was in order, but then Darkrai's at the back. Yeah, it goes like Yanmega, Zapdos, Zigzagoon, and then Darkrai.
Mm. That's weird. Huh?
Yeah. I guess because he's like the special one of the time. Because it's Darkrai and he's got his own movie and all kinds of shit, right? Didn't he have his own movie? Darkrai did. No, that's Hoopa. I'm sorry.
I thought he did.
Darkrai had his own movie.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was picturing the
yeah.
Hoopa movie. Thank
Was
you,
it-
Darkrai.
Cocoon of Destruction.
I couldn't tell you.
That was
the name.
with. No. Well, there's one where Darkrai's stealing dreams.
Yeah.
And I think Gastly is in it too. I can't remember the name.
Something about
2 o'clock. You guys want to call it soon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
cool
gotta
with
get back
I'll
to
call it.
the family.
Since there's,
It is
we're gonna-
technically
We're gonna test some people.
420. It is technically 420 now over here. It is the 20th for us, so I got to
Oh,
take one
nice.
last before we call it.
Happy
Happy
420.
Easter.
How do-
Yeah,
how
happy
do
Easter.
How are you supposed to do a giveaway? How do you even do these things? If you made it
Oh, yeah,
all the
the
way to
giveaway,
this
huh?
point at the very end,
Oh man.
Drop a comment.
drop.
Hit the like.
Your
Subscribe.
code word is Nuzleaf. There you go. Random.
Boom.
If you made it to this
Oh,
point,
you know who?
we'll go comment
I
picker
bet you.
next week, and this is what you'll get. It's a build and battle.
Ooh.
I bet you.
Surging Sparks.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's pretty nice.
Build and battle.
Professor Oak challenged us to give something away, so thought it'd be nice.
I forgot about that. Yeah, he did.
I think AMPM's
Still
gonna
selling the course.
be one of the first ones to get the code word. Just saying.
Or it'll be
Just
Oak.
saying.
Or Professor
Oh, I
Oak
Oak or
bet.
himself.
AMPM. Oak watches to the end.
Goofy.
So don't
I'm
loaf.
sorry, Oak. I'm sorry. If you're watching,
Sorry
if
for
you're
what?
watching
Oh, and
this
then-
later,
Oh,
this is for you. That's
what the hell?
Yeah.
How'd you do
Joe.
that?
You guess Sanya
Sam
printed it
Payne.
out.
Oh.
Should
You got it printed out?
The Shugg saying.
Yeah.
That's
oh,
cool.
and
Linky salty here at the.
On the table.
That's so funny, dude.
Are those
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's your business card right there.
AMPM.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, AMPM, for making those.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, guys. Appreciate you
All
watching.
right.
If
It
you
was
have.
good chatting
That's
with you
good.
guys.
Yeah. Love you guys.
That was fun.
Peace out, everybody.
See ya.
Until next one.
Ciao, guys.